Good morning. Look at you two. Look at you two.
He's about to say something racist.
No, I'm not. No. Look good today.
He's going to insult our faces.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I'm
going to
not.
say
No, I'm not. No, I'm
round
not.
faces.
Listen.
I thought about this.
What?
Your round face racism.
It's not round face racism. You just like, I don't know how it stays on your neck and doesn't roll off.
See, now think about think about if Jake says this, and he says this in confidence. Ugh. All those round faces taking our jobs. Doesn't that sound racist now?
Yeah, that sounds really bad.
Oh, God. Every time you turn around, there's a round face. It's at a car dealership. I don't even know what that means, but it's still, I'm offended.
Yeah, I better stop saying that. So I want to talk about this more. No, not round faces. No, about Brad Pitt and how easy of a life that guy has probably had.
It's 100% easier than ours.
Dude, honest to God, do you think because he
came from a decently wealthy family,
right?
didn't he?
Well, yeah, I think they're above working
upper
class,
middle class.
and he went to college, and you had crappy jobs in college, but everybody had crappy jobs in college.
Yeah.
And then he goes out to Hollywood. Now, I'm sure the first, his Pringle commercials and some bad movies and sitcoms but he was making money. I just feel like once he started really going his life, he's very good looking. I know he's old to you now, Sydney, but in the 90s, he was extremely good looking. Yeah. He still is, but back then, very much so. So to be rich, an actor, now, again, said that he was acting in the 90s, being famous in the 90s, completely different than being famous now, because now anybody with a YouTube is famous. And that blows my mind, and I will not accept it. I don't like it. But back then, you were only, movie stars were movie stars.
You weren't in a movie. You were just a piece of S, just like the rest of us.
Oh, if you were not in one? Yeah. Oh, no.
It's like you were either in a movie or you were in a TV show, but if you were in a TV show, the people in the movies got to yell at you and throw cabbage.
Oh, yeah. There was no crossovers. There was no, you never saw a movie star.
Who was the first guy?
I remember being a big deal with Matt Damon going into Will and Grace. That was a big thing. Brad Pitt with two friends also for an episode.
But for a couple of episodes, who was the first movie star that did
I think
was
Alec.
the new star of a
Alec
TV
Baldwin,
show?
maybe.
Could be, because I remember saying that looks weird. Because Alec Baldwin, I think, was such a big star, and then when he went into... Now, are you talking about 30 Rock? Because I'm talking about 30 Rock.
Yeah.
Okay. When he was in 30 Rock, I always thought, I wonder how long he'll do that. Because it seems beneath him. But then
Isn't that weird? TV seems beneath... And now it's not really like that.
No, I'll take a TV show over a movie any day of the week.
It's fun to have a series.
You get once you start getting these really good story-driven TV shows with good acting in it, you look at movies and say, why don't you just make 30 of them? Just do more. Because I'll watch Breaking Bad, and it's only 20 minutes shorter than what you've just shown me.
Yeah, I
Except
know.
I get to watch that character for the next 5 years.
It is, it's just weird in how it is now. Now you get to see Aaron Paul in his backyard being a person, and I don't accept it. I don't like that.
You don't want them to be people.
I don't. I want them to be better.
Thinking that Jennifer Aniston at one point in time had diarrhea.
No. Mm-mm.
She's not like you.
Hashtag not my Jennifer Aniston.
You know that she almost took a job on SNL instead of...
A writer or actually a cast member?
Cast member instead of Friends. It was between that and Friends.
You think she would still be...
Nope.
I don't either.
Nope. She would be a flash in the pan. She would have been pretty. We would not even know about her nipples.
Would it be weird? Would you like to experience Brad Pitt life for 2 weeks? If you got that offer,
I'll take it for a day.
Would you want to,
Just a day, just to see what pretty people get treated like? Because they get treated better. I'd speed and see if I could get out of tickets. Just all day long. People. I'd just be like, I don't know. I caught a reflection of myself in my own
and the cops just and drooling. Staring at you, blinking.
And they'd be like, I get it, sir. That's why I pulled you over. I saw your reflection in your mirror.
I like Kyle and DeLay. This is my favorite comedy he's ever done. You guys are the best morning show on the station. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Appreciate that,
I appreciate that.
Hey, did you see what's here for us to sign? And I just hate him so much. They did. We asked for some pictures, small pictures that we can sign and give out at JTX or whatever. And I hate that they're not colored, but also I don't want them colored because then you're going to see more of our fat faces.
See, my thing is that we need to start figuring out what kind of shirts to wear because there is no appropriate Sharpie to use on these.
You mean we should be in white shirts?
We should be in something. Either white shirts or very dark, both in dark shirts, so we could use silver Sharpies.
Yeah, I like that.
But as of right now, you can use the silver Sharpie, and mine's so flippin' platted that I can't use either without some of the letters not being seen. I don't know.
Unless you sign your face.
I could.
We were supposed to have these. We have these little pictures, and we're supposed to give them away when we do remotes and things like that. Doesn't seem this market wants them low. The other market people did.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just have not had a chance to really do it or give them out.
I'm just signing them during the show.
You could get like a silver Sharpie and sign your crotch area.
Well, that's what I just said, but it's on mine. It doesn't really work.
Hold on, I want to see if Sydney can sign for me really quick because I hate. Tanner has a really good signature. I want to see if you can sign mine.
Just keep going.
Well, I gotta practice.
All right. Well, here, let me see. Let me give you a pen.
Oh yeah, I was gonna change my signature.
I like that pen.
Wait.
Oh dang it! Now I've overthought this one. Whoever get that one, they're gonna think it's fake.
Yeah, I had to work on my signature too because mine's the worst.
How long do I have?
Okay, that's a little bit better. I like how I'm doing this now. Wham!
What should I write? Just like
It's your name.
JF
It's a
or like a whole
signature.
Oh, I like that.
Jake Frank.
I don't like last name because nobody knows. Like they don't care about my last name.
Well, this pen doesn't
Yeah,
work.
but you can't just sign Jake. Like you got to sign it like you sign checks.
Here's a J and an F.
That's a D
that's
and an
a
F.
JK.
No, first of all,
Oh no.
First of all, you got an actual. Here, can you give her one? Give that marker. I want to see how she would sign. Look at Tanner's, and then you're actually just gonna write the letter J and F. I can do that. It's got to look Hollywood.
I don't know how. I think he's only writing 2 letters.
No,
I only
he's not.
see
My
2
God,
letters.
it's called a signature.
I didn't learn cursive.
Oh boy, yeah, yours is junk
just a
too. Yours is like a Zorro signature.
That is how my signature has always been. It's just how it's done.
I will not be signing pictures. My agent said I do not have to unless I get paid.
That's why you do it during the show.
Somebody said give Max bigger tickets to JTX.
Already
We're supposed to. Yeah. We're supposed to all go. I have VIP now. Why don't you settle down,
Yeah.
P1 Pete?
Why don't you shut up? God.
You're being a little demanding
Why don't
over
you only
there.
talk about things you know about?
Speaking of Jennifer Aniston, did you hear she broke the Instagram? She's actually in the Guinness Book of World Records now.
Why?
Because she had an Instagram. She went public with it, and everybody wanted to go see it.
Oh my God.
Here she is on Jimmy Kimmel talking about it.
This Instagram thing,
It's crazy.
you know, they measured it. It's a Guinness Book World Record. You beat Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
And Meghan Markle,
yeah,
the royals.
You got to a
Yeah.
million, I don't know, 12 seconds or something like
Something
that.
like that. Like the most reluctant person
took
to ever
it
join
down.
Instagram. It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
You don't do that kind of stuff.
Well, I do now.
You do now. Why are you doing it now?
I don't know.
She has 2. She's got 2.
This one doesn't have any sound. This is actually her in a movie, but if you go to the one on the right, this is the one that broke the internet. It's the cast. She went on there, and Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, Matthew LeBlanc, David Schwimmer, and look
And
at
a
Matthew
cokehead.
Perry. He's actually doing a line of coke off his phone. Look at doesn't that look like powder right out on his phone under his nose?
Oh yeah, look
Yeah,
at
it
that.
does. David Schwimmer, so it looks like Schwimmer just a little older. I think Matt LeBlanc looks the best out of everybody.
And
I think it's because
he's the only person that's been. And no, Jennifer Aniston still looks like they just filmed the last episode of Friends.
Now you're wrong on that. Let me show you. I have a God. Where did that go?
Nobody
really want to
leaves.
find that.
Nobody would get off of a plane to go to their dream job for Ross Geller.
What's that? Wait, what do you
I'm
mean?
just saying.
It's a Friends reference.
Yeah. You're talking about the actual episode.
Yeah, nobody would do that. Not a single human being would be like, I'll give up my dream job for this whiny turd.
No,
Look
it's.
how pretty she is.
Yeah, but you guys,
See?
did you see the
Ew.
video that you sent me, or did you just send it and not watch it?
Which video?
Because you
Was
would have
that
said
Howard
you
Stern?
would.
Is that Dave
No.
Matthews Band? Look at. I bet you he's thinking about dropping poop off
video?
the Chicago Bridge right now.
It's yeah, I hate Kardashian. Right here. I'll send it back to you. It's the link. It's in the links you sent.
Today?
Yeah.
I like her bio.
Because here I'll send it right now. Because the thing is when I saw it, I went, oh, is it? I don't feel like Jennifer. Maybe I'm not allowing her to age in my head. That's me being a jerk.
Probably.
Could be. Because now I feel like, I don't know.
Let's see this.
It's right down there. How did Jen get back into acting and who made her do it? Audio.
Middle.
Why-
One more. There you go.
Why do you hate her because of it?
I don't. I feel like she looks not as great as you guys go ape-ass over her.
No, I still think she looks good.
No. Go to the interview. Don't go to the...
Neat.
The
This.
tenor of the show had to change, right? From when you were first.
There's
watching
Reese.
it. How difficult was that?
I don't even see her spoon.
No, I don't either.
Like, thanks, honey.
Or she does look old.
It can be heavy, right? Yeah. It can
Still
be really
beautiful,
heavy.
though.
You even
Yeah,
name-drop our
but
own
she's
Mary Hart,
definitely
the
aged.
character.
So you don't ever say that about Brad Pitt, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess I have.
No, her.
Oh.
She's like, he's old, but no.
Would you like to say anything to Mary before she has a chance to see
Mary.
it?
Hold on,
I
you
don't
gotta
know
go
who's
back.
doing this
This is-
interview, but I hate her more than
15 or
anything.
14.
Listen to her stupid whiny voice.
Head spinning. And Mark was saying.
I almost think...
I
I don't want to be mean because I think Jennifer Aniston is actually a really nice person. I think she does a lot of good things in the
Never
world.
hear this. Go for it.
All right, I feel like she looks a little like a man.
He was quite impressed with the
You're
work
right, that was
ethic
too mean.
by you
You should
both.
say
See?
And
I didn't want to say it. I'm
said
joking.
that this is one of the hardest
Wow,
jobs you've
what a
ever
dick.
had. How instrumental was Reese?
I like the
in
guy
convincing you to come
named
back to
Richard,
the major
who's
TV
also a jerk.
Was it all my fault?
It was all your fault. She was so instrumental. You. It was literally Reese.
Yeah,
How
see?
do I get Apple? Is this show out yet?
Yeah, I think it is.
How do I get Apple TV Plus? I bought a new phone. I'm supposed to get it for a year.
I don't know. I can't keep up with all the shiny things anymore, man.
Dude, there's too many streaming services.
The only thing I want on Apple Plus is the one Jason Momoa show, and it's probably going to be garbage.
I thought that was a rerun. Or
Of
I thought
Game
that
of
was a
Thrones.
reboot of Game of Thrones. I did.
These guys can't see or
Oh,
something like that.
I watched 62 episodes and 15 minutes of Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah,
on my
are
way
you all
home.
caught up now?
Yeah, I could watch. They released it right before the 8th season started.
Okay.
So you could be caught up with everything you need to know. Man.
So you
I
didn't do the 8th
probably
season?
No. I have no idea what happens there.
Good. Maybe send that over my way because I want to get a recap.
I probably would have enjoyed it, the show. I don't know why all of that cool stuff wasn't going on when I watched it in season 1. Why was it just sisters banging and pushing kids out of windows? Like,
Well,
why was that the entire first season?
Well, it really wasn't. I think that was you only watched one episode.
No, I watched the entire season. There was dragons mentioned right at the end.
Well, at the beginning
None
of
of
that.
the White Walkers or
Yeah.
anything. They just said, "Here's a wall that was built, and we don't think White Walkers are real."
Well, I
Or
will be honest, there is a lot
the
of
forest children.
a lot of slow parts in that.
Yeah, the first season.
It is. There is a lot. They had to put girl on girl action behind the script when people were talking, so people wouldn't leave.
And Jon Snow.
Oh God, I love Jon Snow.
Is Khaleesi, and is her name Khaleesi?
Not yeah, it is.
Well, why
But I think
did the
the
guy never change her? Why did the Screen Crush guy kept calling her Daenerys?
Because
Daenerys Targaryen.
yeah, there's two different names.
She's got two names.
Yeah.
A married
Why?
name and another name.
No, the
I actually
first
don't know.
name's
Dragons.
Targaryens. And she's Jon Snow's her aunt, and they had sex, but they don't know it.
Did you get? Oh,
Has
yeah.
anybody had sex in
Yeah.
that show that isn't blood
Oh
related?
no! Well, back then, man. Well, like you talk, Cope, man, it's just filled with that.
Yeah, but
that's
I don't
everyday life
do
for
it.
you guys.
It's all those wrestlers, man. It's the wrestler. That's why our school is so good at wrestling, because they don't dilute genes.
Holy
They
cow,
just
I
keep
gotta-
them all in the same family.
Speaking of wrestling, type this in really quick because we got to get out of here. I know. I just saw this on my Facebook. Do you guys know who Andre the Giant is?
This is a different wrestling. It's not that.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, he's dead.
Beer in hand.
Oh, yeah, a full beer can?
Yeah.
He was a weirdo. Look at that. Look at that. That's a full-size beer can.
Yeah.
And
Do you know, because he had such a hard knock life, because I do not know exactly how big he is,
a little redheaded orphan.
because they were like, because he had a lot of money from wrestling, but they said He never stopped growing. He wouldn't stop growing. They said cars, airplanes. It was such a hassle. He would go to a hotel and toilets didn't work. He had to actually make a specific toilet in his house. He had to crap in the bathtub.
How big? Honestly, now that's all I want to
kidding.
think about is what did Andre the Giant's poops look like? And you know what makes me sad is that if a person this size was around today, I would know.
Look at that airplane.
People would
Look at
have
him riding
told
in the
me.
airplane.
Yeah. Man, that's not how airplanes look anymore.
No, that's
gotta
at the
add
time you
30
could
more
smoke.
seats. Yeah. God, airplanes suck. Everything about them suck, but we got to use them because I don't feel like driving.
Well, I know they have a monopoly. There's like 3 of them, and they own you.
Yeah.
They can just drag you out of a plane and beat the crap out of you. And guess what? Next month, I'm going to get back on it because I got to go to Mexico.
Not even next month. You get that guy got beat halfway to death.
He's like
And he
hanging
went-
onto the seat.
And he went back into the terminal and just it took his $500 coupon and waited for the next flight. And
Yeah, he's just bleeding.
he acted like an abused wife. Like, I was out of hand.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done it like that. He's stressed.
Somebody said, "Oh my God, you guys are finally live now." This was at 5:05. I hate reruns. No, we were not live at that time.
Idiot.
Stupid
moron.
Hey, I want to show you. I'm not kidding about this new hobby I'm going to get into. I texted Tanner.
That's going to be a hobby?
Oh yeah, because I even asked Angie.
Never mind.
I said, Angie, will you do this with me? And she's like, oh, I guess. So this is exciting for me. Somebody's doing it. Tanner doesn't. My wife doesn't. Sydney, you're doing it with me.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I don't even know if there's bars around here that allow it to happen. We'll talk about it next. Jake and Tanner Show. 866-916-0959. Your pest control text line 71090. Good morning. It's Thursday. That's cool.
Good morning.
Excited.
I thought yesterday was Thursday until those words
That's a bummer.
just came out of your mouth. So that sucks.
It's Jake and Tanner show. 3 people in the studio. Hi, my name's Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and I had parent-teacher conference last night. And I'm happy.
That they
But
didn't.
I'm actually happy on both, and I'll tell you here in a second.
Ooh. Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and due to just me looking at something yesterday morning, I am going to cost about $600 to myself.
Boy.
Yeah.
Wait, because you want something?
No, I looked at something yesterday morning and said, I'll deal with that later. And then when I got home, I said, well, that's broken. I guess I'll just go buy a new one for $600 and some odd dollars.
Furnace.
Nope.
Kerosene heater.
Nope. It's not heat related.
Bonfire.
No. What?
Carpet.
No. Ask Sydney her thing.
Blender.
What? No. Why? Who's buying a $600 blender?
Hi, Sydney. How are
Where
you?
do you even get $600 blenders?
How much are Vitamixes?
Who owned a $600 blender?
I don't know. I'm just
Brad Pitt probably has a $600
probably.
blender.
His life's pretty easy. We were just talking about
Grinds
that.
up the weed with it.
Hi, my name is
And gold.
Sydney.
Yeah.
He drinks gold.
Gold weed.
Hi, Sydney.
Gold
Hi.
weed.
Pretty much all week I've only been online shopping for warm clothes because I realize how cold I am right now.
Did you find me a jacket?
I've been looking for you too.
Because
I think I did. You said you kind of liked it. Go
I
to the
do. Well,
outlet.
I have one of those, and I don't want to do black.
Why? Black is slimming.
Well, it is, but I wear brown. I wear a lot of brown.
Black goes with every color.
Well, and not with. It's weird with my brown boots. Seems weird. Seems a little off.
Whatever happened? I know I've asked you this before, but I've never committed your answer to memory. What happened to your black boots that you had?
Why you gotta do that?
Well,
that was,
you
that was
had
at that
them
stage
for us-
for a day. I
yeah.
gave them to my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
I did. I was like, yeah, I can't do this because I used to wear black boots all the time.
Yeah.
And then I switched to brown for 2 years, and then I went back. I'm like, well, I'm going to get some black boots again, and I went back to the black boots, and it just didn't fit. It didn't work for me. So
yeah, it sucks because boots only look good when they're used, but you can't buy used boots.
oh hell no! You ain't
So-
buying no used boots. My foot's not going to go into another man's home.
That's the thing. So what you almost have to do is buy black boots, but then wear them only around your house.
Well, I don't
not
like
out
them.
in
I don't
public.
even like black boots anymore. But
see.
did you know? I did not know this till a couple years ago. If you're in a bar
Okay.
and you're wearing your cowboy hat, like a lot of us do in Fredonia, and you take your cowboy hat and you put it on a woman, that means you're taking her home.
Yes.
I didn't realize that until someone told me that like 3 years ago because I remember
Is that why
taking.
you always bring 6 or 7 hats to the bar? mine, dips. I'll take them all.
It was
Says
silly.
your
We
name
were
on it.
we were at that Cody. Was it Cody? Yeah, that alcoholic PBR guy.
Yeah. When we were at Boots and he got far too drunk and now he's
Yeah.
not allowed to do PR for the PBR anymore.
He was awesome.
PBR is
Cody
professional
Allen,
bull
not Cody
riding.
Allen.
It was
that's some
something
DJ.
like that. Cody something.
Well, anyway, he had a hat, and I don't know what happened. He was showing me his hat, and I had it in my hands, and I went to put it on Britt, and he's like, no, and then she's like, no, and I'm like, what just happened? And she's like, I don't want to go home with him, and I go, you don't.
And why did they act like that was going to be a binding contract?
I don't
Like, dang it,
know,
if
man.
that touches my head, he has to slam into me.
Yeah.
She's right. I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it's the rule of the hat.
Man, now I want to show you my hobby. Since we're talking about this, I text Tanner.
Oh, by the way, it was my awning on my camper.
Oh, let's pause that really quick. Did you?
Yesterday morning, it was kind of windy out. My awning was out, but down
Yeah.
on my camper. And I looked at it and said, I could put that away quick. It'd take 5, maybe 10 seconds.
Somebody said Tanner's camper awning. Did you Facebook Live it?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
And then
You're a mind reader, 1317.
And then I came home and it was on the other side, broke a few
'Cause of
things
the
on
wind?
top. Yeah, and just blew it up. And I was like, this is cool.
So your laziness is costing you money.
Yeah, honestly,
Man,
I
wait, we
looked
should
at it and I was
do a topic about that in a little bit. What did you let go and now it cost you? Let's actually bring that back.
Yeah.
Bring that back in the 7. Remind us. That's a really good topic because I have one of those. I've actually got a few of those.
I bet they're all going to be oil changes.
Oil changes.
No. There's no how many people have you known that have broken a car due to an oil change?
A few.
A few? I've never met
I don't
a
know
single
anybody.
human being.
Let's talk about that in a bit because that's an interesting topic. How much is that costing you?
Like $600.
Oh, well, you don't have to do it right now.
No,
you can do it like
I can do it
Yeah.
during the winter.
So I
Get a
text.
penny jar.
So I text. What for? To collect and then just
Yeah,
then.
for zoning.
Do you carry a lot of change?
Me?
Yeah, I remember my dad used to do that. That was a thing. My dad would come home and give me all of his change in his pocket.
Oh, that sounds
But now
nice.
I never have change. I throw it out. What are these quarters?
Pennies are stupid.
I
pennies
actually
don't-
know somebody who did that. They were
I'll
like
throw away
at the
pennies.
mall,
I don't care.
and then they were like, "I don't need these pennies," and then they were chucking all their change in the
I have
garbage.
Yeah.
buddy,
Pennies are
acquaintance, the
stupid.
dude that I got married with, Aaron Snacker. He would get a soda out of the machine, and I worked with him for a split second at a radio station, and the change would fall, and he would leave it in there, and I would go, "What do you?" Because I think the soda was like we called it pop there, but 25 cents, or it was really cheap because it was in house.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I don't want any change. I don't need change." And he didn't because they had lots of money.
Yeah, they
And
got
it
married
just
in Mexico.
bothered me.
Yeah. Yeah, that would.
She's had I'm not saying she's had an easy life with work, man. His wife has had a pretty easy go at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because hairstylists aren't supposed to make as much money as she does. She went in there cutting hair. The guy that she said, "I'm leaving. Do you want to buy this place? You want to just take ownership of it?" She goes, "Yeah," and she got all of his clients.
Isn't that usually what you try to do with like dentists too? Because it's so
Right, yeah,
hard to
you got-
gain a clientele.
Yeah, so you
from
just
the
you take
get-go.
yeah.
So you try to grab somebody else's dentistry as they're on their way out.
Think about us, though, for a second. When we went to KTI, we had to build a listener base
From zero.
That sucked.
Yeah.
That was tough.
A lot of people on like the internet who want to become influencers, they buy like people's Instagram. So like
They
a
have
a
like
regular
1 million
person
already
will buy like
subscribers.
a porn star's Instagram
Oh hell yeah!
Just to
because-
get
their followers,
Wow.
change like their pictures, delete everything.
that is so bizarre to me.
It's kind of like buying a business,
The
honestly.
influencers, it really is. Like that is a weird thing that
Influencers is
is
stupid.
a job. I don't even
Yeah.
like saying it because it's tough for me to say. It doesn't seem like it's a real word.
Well, my thing is like with that. What is your career when you're done with that?
I guess not. What do? You better
Because
make
like
enough
a
money, or
YouTuber, you put together videos and you create content. You can use those skills somewhere else. But an influencer, you just got a lot of friends and you take photos of you with a thing, right?
I think. Do you go to like
Right.
restaurants and like say nice things about them or reviews?
But I think
or,
you get to do that once you become an influencer.
Well, it starts off and like they'll be like, "Hey, Pantene, give me your product. I'll take a picture with it." And they're like not getting paid anything. They are just getting that product for free, and
Okay.
just that kind of like build it up. Otherwise, they'll do like fake ones. So like,
yeah, but that's not. What do you? What does that transfer into in a job?
just taking pictures of products.
I guess
So a
at
model.
one point you better
or
make
being
enough
like
money.
charismatic.
To not do it anymore? Because, like I said,
Right.
that's why I don't have as big of an issue with like YouTube stars as you do on certain ones, because they're still creating content and entertainment.
Yeah, but you're-
influencers
I-
are
we're-
weird because
and-
they're not creating anything. They're just taking a picture because they have followers.
We're getting into things that I have prepped, but later in the show.
Oh.
but what you said
This is a weird tease.
I know it, but I think you're part of that selfie generation. Like you were built into this. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I watched YouTube become popular. I remember when Brandon Day came over for the first time when we were in middle school and said, "You got to see this place called YouTube." I saw a video on it, and then we searched through pages and pages until we found the video.
Yeah, so,
like,
that's
I
why
remember-
it's so hard for me to grasp like YouTube stars
Like, I
because
get,
I had to learn it.
yeah.
It wasn't just built
Well,
into me.
YouTube, I bet you I didn't start watching a person on YouTube, like a regular person on YouTube, until maybe Bo Burnham was my first one, probably my senior year of high school. And then after that, that's when I started getting into actual creators on YouTube.
It's funny. I don't remember a time without. I mean, I do, but I don't remember using the internet without YouTube being around. And I know there was.
Yeah, but by the time you could probably get internet in your own house was after it. I had internet growing up.
When was YouTube created?
YouTube was created in 2005. I would say it probably didn't gain massive appeal until 2006, maybe.
Well, I will tell you one great thing about internet videos, YouTube, is hobbies that you can find.
Yes.
I text Tanner yesterday, and I said, "Hey, man, I just watched something."
Yeah.
I'm never that good at segues.
That was a great segue.
Thanks.
I mean, this is killing the momentum.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, can we just take a step down and
did you
give
even realize?
Jake a round. Jake, don't clap for yourself. Sydney claps for you. That's a great segue. Okay.
Did you even realize we were into it?
No,
yeah, you didn't know what
that's
happened.
the thing, and it's so cool.
Usually Tanner will go segue.
Yeah, and hit a bell.
Yeah, no, we just smoothly went into it.
My God. Okay, go on.
Slide into that DM.
We slid right into that LD.
Hell yeah. So I saw this and I texted Tanner right away and I said, "Dude, do you want to learn this with me?" And I got no text back.
No, you did not send me anything. Let's not change the story. You said, "Do you want to learn how to line dance?"
Well, now you ruined it.
And
I know what it is.
And I just
you pondered it for a while, and then
I looked at it, and then you
told
tweeted
Angie.
me
I
about
told
something
Angie.
else.
She's like, "Did he text back?" I'm like, "Oh no, he's probably really excited about it."
He's probably looking up routines. Probably.
So I was like, "Man, we should learn this, and we'll do it at a place in the after party. It'd be so. In the words of Sydney, man, that'd be wild. She doesn't even say the D in it. Like, wow.
Yeah, too cool for D.
And then I don't know if Angie's really super into it. I mean,
is not.
Well, she said, she goes, "I don't have any rhythm," and she goes, "Then when you learn it, where do we go?" I go, "I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't figured it out yet."
Dude, if you're learning how to line dance, man, I'll take you to stirrups. Let's go.
You'll learn because when you watch this,
Okay,
You
let me
actually
watch,
probably don't even need
and
to
I'll,
learn.
Wait,
and
by the
I'll
way,
decide if
excuse
this
me.
is something I would like to learn.
you text TV to 71090.
Oh, it's Germans?
You cannot just go ahead and learn.
These
No,
are Germans?
Just walk into stirrups and say, "Hey, who here knows how to line dance?"
No.
Every hand will go up.
No, not
I
like
don't
this is the way
believe
I
that.
want to learn it. Here, push play. We're going to watch this as an entirety because you guys are going to be in gold. Look at this guy. Look at how skinny he is.
No. I'm
Look at
already
him.
not going to do it.
Just watch.
You own those jeans.
Yeah, I do. And that belt.
In that white leather belt.
Update, I want to learn.
How does that guy have no ass?
Yeah, he has no ass.
Like, in
Same.
those jeans, how does he not have anything?
I want to get work boots too, but I want to get my those are going out to the bar boots, and I really want a pair of
Those are
those.
snake skin. They
Yeah.
curl up at the toe.
My mom's boyfriend has a few pairs. Maybe ask him.
I can't wear another man's boots, man. Tell me you don't want to do that.
I want to do it so bad. This song always plays at stirrups.
Tanner, wouldn't it be so fun if you and I were doing that out at the bar?
No.
It would be.
Terrible. Seems like the absolute worst.
You know what I should have done?
We're not
Learned
Kevin
it,
Bacon.
not even tell you guys,
That would've
and then
been
I
better.
just did it by myself out there.
And you could have said it was, I've just been hit with the spirit. Kevin Bacon's ghost possessed me, and then we'd all have to explain
this
to you
is
that
better
Kevin
than-
Bacon.
Tanner, why
Do
would
you
you
know
not
where
want to?
this is from?
I know. He's better than Kevin Bacon.
Oh, this guy? Maybe a little. I mean, he is good. Look at this.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm just engulfed with this
I'm not
guy's
doing
no-ass
this.
skin. I love his jeans and his boots. I want a pair of outgoing boots, and I don't have any.
I don't think I can lift my leg up that
you're
high.
saying. Outgoing.
Well, I mean,
boots?
just like those
Like
are out in the
boots for
town. Those are.
people.
Look at all these people.
I don't have jeans nearly this sparkly to learn this dance.
I can't wait to get a
that
white
guy's
belt.
awesome. He's got a fanny pack, but made out of leather. That's for a man who says,
for
"I have absolutely no My jeans are too tight to hold things in it, and I still want to let people know, though, I've killed an animal.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I thought you'd be pumped, and now I'm sad.
What would make you think I would be pumped?
Because look how fun. I'm telling you. I asked Angie, I go, Angie, I'm serious about all of this. Would you want to do it? And she goes, I would. She goes, I will do that.
Luckily-
She goes, I have no rhythm, Lo. And I go, I don't know if you have no rhythm. It's not that hard.
And also, neither do you.
I think I feel like I could do that.
That's not what I said.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
you just
man.
did it, man.
I
Just
know,
do
but I
that
gotta learn the
over and
whole thing.
over and turn sometimes.
Why don't you want to learn this with me? We could do it at the
Because
after
we
party.
got far too much to do to go up to that damn room again that's 1,000 degrees and learn that for the next 6
I
weeks.
feel like Mandy would teach us again. Mandy, we're going to send you a video.
I'm not doing it.
Fine.
You and Sydney can do it. I'm not doing it.
Do you want to learn the country two-step?
I don't want to learn
Country
anything now.
round
He is
dancing?
just taking the
Country
wind
swing?
out of my
The
little
Western waltz?
country boots. Hey, by the way, visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort this October for over $350,000 in cash. Prize giveaways. You can win a muscle car. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for all the events and info.
What kind of muscle car?
I don't know. It just literally
It
says,
just
win
says,
a muscle car.
Win a muscle car. Well, dang.
I like Jesse says, dude, you know that guy's just waiting on the side of the dance floor all night until that one song comes
Keeps going
out.
up to the DJ. Hey, you gonna get that
You gonna
song
play
on
it?
soon?
Hey, Jessica, our female listener, are you going to be at JTX? If you are you going to wear a dress?
And also, do you want to do that line dance with Jake?
Please, somebody. Would you
I
learn
said
it?
I'm willing. I
It looks-
found an
it-
Appleton dance class. It's literally called
You guys are gonna
Whoa,
you
we got
and
no
guys-
time
Rockin'
for
Horse Dance Barn.
No, there is no time for that.
No.
No, we need somebody that can just do it and can willing to come and teach. And it's never
I'll take
happening.
dance
I
classes by
told you,
myself.
there's too much stress involved already to add line dance for some people. It's gonna be like when we learned the NSYNC dance, and then we did it at the Glow Run.
But my
and nobody's
thing
gonna
is
care.
no. But my thing is I can. That's always with me, and I can keep it forever, so I can line dance my little heart out. I'm learning to line dance.
Learn to line dance. Take a line dancing class. I think that
Screw you
would be a
guys.
hobby that you could actually stick with.
Keep me in shape.
Well, I just don't think that's true. You see all those guys? They had tight little legs, but their upper sections were loose.
All right, on the way. Oh my God! I want to see if you would do this for your man
Probably.
to spice up the relationship.
I do almost anything for my man.
Without any questions asked, we'll talk about it next in this insane Reddit thread. Did you know you can visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort this October for over $350,000 in cash and prize giveaways? Win a muscle car. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for all the events and info. Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Kyle says he'll learn to line dance with me. He could pick me up. We could spin. Man, do I have a crazy Reddit thread? And I want to know if you would even do something like this for your man to spice up a relationship.
Yeah, I do anything. My safe word is blueberry pancakes.
What are the secrets to a happy marriage? Good communication?
No.
Probably. But what this woman did is bizarre. There's a lot of exciting ways to eat an apple. You can bake it in a pie. You can slice it up in small pieces. You can eat it whole, or for some added flavor, you can do what this couple is doing and eat it straight from the loins of your lover.
Which one?
A woman on Reddit recently posted about this new weird thing.
Did you have to cut it into a cone shape first?
Quick
Or did you have to
backstory.
work into it?
Our relationship hasn't been quite ideal. And in hopes of trying to save it and spark some flames, I agreed to do whatever my husband wanted to help. Spice stuff up. Just like, yeah, what are your ideas?
That's what he wanted? Get a new man. I don't even know the story yet.
Recently, he asked me to stick different fruits, like apples, pears, carrots. Yeah, you know.
So, okay. So I was right. He's a weirdo. I'm not putting any kind of organic matter, some sort of food in me. I'm not going to do that.
And
especially an apple, a carrot.
Well, we haven't got to the worst part.
What? Get worse?
And keep it in there all day. And then when he comes home at work, he can eat.
Ah! What?
Let it marinate?
Well, I guess that's a cheap way to make pickles.
There's got to be some kind of medical issue, right?
Why is there a pickle in there? It was a cucumber this morning.
Somebody said she said I've gone along with it thinking it would be something like one thing or so, but it's been 2 months.
The front or the back?
The front, and he shows
well,
that's
not
signs
as bad, right?
of wanting to stop. Well, I mean, if you got to put two, yeah. I mean, if you're comparing, that's not as bad.
Listen, that's where we're at right now. We are at the point of
she
if
says
she's going to put a carrot inside.
Well, she says her vagina. I just didn't want to say that word.
Okay, good.
She says
but
exactly
it is the
where
front.
it is. It is.
Okay, good.
As my kids would say when they're younger, their front butt. And then the woman goes on to say, I'm not sure if anyone else has done this.
Nope. You're alone. You are on an island by yourself.
Let me ask you something. You thought my line dance was weird. I'm normal now. So you'd like to. What
I
would you
didn't
rather
think
do?
your line
If
dancing
I
was
brought
weird.
you
I
fruit
thought it was stupid.
or line dancing, what do you want to do? You got to pick right now.
Fruit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Less effort in that.
What's the fruit?
You want a line dance.
What's
Yeah.
the fruit? Fruits can be smishy.
And if so, what was your experience, she wants to know.
Because carrots aren't technically a fruit, but I'd do a carrot easy.
One of my concerns is my health. I mean,
Why? You're getting your fruits and vegetables.
can this make him or I sick? The fruits we buy are organic, and I spend a good deal cleaning them.
That's good. And they do say it's a self-cleaning organ. Almost like a dishwasher.
Somebody said, I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that. That's like meatloaf. Get it. Boy, this is going to turn into a weird thing, but if you've ever been with somebody that has had a weird fetish, please call the show.
What's in the butt Thursdays?
Yeah. We used to do those. Those were so fun.
They really are.
Nurses and doctors would call EMT people and be like, yeah, it was a pool ball. He was there, and
Guess
he
what
said
the excuse was?
I fell on it.
fell on
Every
it.
excuse.
I talk because I have come from a family of paramedics, and I asked them about it, and every single excuse is, I fell on it.
Fell on it.
Shampoo bottle, I was in the shower, fell on it.
If you're a woman or you are a male. Yeah, it would be a coffee table leg. I was cleaning. Fell right on that thing.
G.I. Joe's head is stuck in there. Fell on it. And then I tried to pull it out myself, but I've got It was like a guillotine.
Frozen trout. I fell on it.
fell on
I
it.
was getting it out of my freezer, and so listen.
My
That's an actual
assistant,
story.
Randy.
Fetishes. If you've been with somebody that's asked you something weird and made you step back and go, well, I don't, okay, let me think about that. 866-916-0959 or text line 71090.
We had the one guy. We knew that one guy who was like, "How about we just do that one more time, even though we broke up?" Now he just had a baby.
I don't even think there was a first time with it, was
No,
there?
I don't think there was. It was just like, "Can we just do this? Because I know you just broke up with me and you don't want to be with me anymore. But why don't we take our sexual relationship to a whole new level?"
I want to talk to a furry. You know you're out there listening right now.
I get it.
I know. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. You dress up like a horse and you run around your backyard and that gets you going.
Do you remember the CSI episode
Of what?
with furries? I'm pretty sure there's a CSI episode with furries, and it's all about yiffing.
Yiffing?
What's that?
Okay, yiffing is when you make love in your furry costume. So then,
You know too
you
much
gotta
about
look up.
this.
Yeah, there it is. See, CSI. See a scene from the show's wackiest episode.
Somebody said,
It's weird, man. It was weird because this was her partner. Go back for a second. This was her partner for a day. I'll help you investigate, and it was just a cat wearing a bra.
well, that's when they jumped the shark right there.
Nope, that was only season 4.
I had a guy that wanted to pee on me and never talked to him again. So this guy wanted to just do fully clothed showers.
That's cool. Fully clothed showers.
That one's really not that weird.
No, that's weird because you got to think. This is how I think about every single fetish. What are you gonna look like when it's done? Like, are you gonna be happy, or is there a weird amount of cleanup and maintenance after? Like, after you get done with your weird naked shower, or your weird fully clothed shower, you have to take off wet clothes. And taking off wet clothes is the least sexy thing you can do. Have you ever tried to take off a wet t-shirt?
Didn't they have to do that in the Notebook though? They made it work.
No, he had a button-up shirt like Jake. That would be fine, because he could just rip his buttons off and be done with it. But we're taking off a wet t-shirt, it sticks to your back. You gotta get some help. Nah.
I went home with a guy from a bar that was a friend, and he had a fetish. Oh, I can't say that. For punching,
Holy cow!
punching the bathing suit area. Basically, he wasn't happy until I was in pain,
Whoa!
and he didn't get turned on unless he saw blood. Oh,
Wait, did you do it then? It sounds like you did it.
there's a furry conference in the Dells.
Of course there is. This guy says he works with a furry. I would go to the... Can we send Sydney to the furry contest or the furry conference?
You could
to
go
get
in
interviews?
disguise.
No, just like that. Just to get interviews. Like, what's your wolf name?
A guy wanted to
Jebediah.
scat. There's scatting.
Oh, coffee table stuff.
Well, a guy wanted to watch me do go poo poo, go caca, make a boom boom. Cool. Pull up a seat and try to figure out if I've met my recommended daily allowance of fiber. And that's what he said it was all about.
This is my favorite one. I had an ex that could only finish if I put my finger in her belly button. It's just a weird thing. It's not inherently gross. It doesn't even put anybody in an awkward situation.
It's like a Pillsbury doughboy.
Yeah, but it's just like, okay. Boop.
I enjoy men twice my age.
Same.
He said in order to date him, I'd have to be okay with him passing gas in my face.
Not even just stirring, just in my face. It's a dude's too.
You remember Fan Play?
Yeah.
Can you find that? God.
Oh, I don't have it. It would be on yours, I think.
God.
Okay, the girls that talked about the downstairs punching said no.
Oh, she didn't.
Yeah, she didn't, but still. I am...
Ex-girlfriend put in ice cubes where they don't belong.
See, that one doesn't see... I've heard that one before. That one doesn't seem weird. I've heard people with frozen grapes.
I had a guy
Like your
ask
little
me.
snack you like.
I do
I like
like
frozen blueberries, but like
Ooh, I've
to
never
eat.
done
I've
frozen
literally
blueberries.
never even thought that
I
was
didn't either.
Are you allowed?
You allowed?
Do you know what my kids are into right now? Ice. It's the easiest thing.
Water
they want,
cookies?
Yes. They're like, can I get some more ice chips? And I go, well, yes, you can.
Can.
They think it's a sweet treat.
Yeah, don't you wish? Because I remember
You're
when I would just go up
stupid.
to the thing and just grab some ice and chew on it
Yeah,
like a weirdo.
Yeah, Angie has a problem with it every time I let him do it. I had a guy ask me to. Yeah, it's a weird transition going from kids right back to this.
Yeah.
I had a guy ask me to bite his hard as I could.
Ow.
I had a dude
You can
offer
bite
me
a carrot. It's really easy.
I had a dude
Carrots are
offer me a
harder.
few $100 to fart in my mouth.
Okay, read this one from our text line. My friend likes it when his girlfriend farts into the pillow right before he sleeps on it.
Wait,
Nice
that's
and
pink
warm.
eye.
That is pink eye waiting to happen. By the way,
Good night, hun.
Family Guy summed up it perfectly when they said about having children. Do you remember? She came in. She's like, something. Here's this, and by the way, you're going to get pink eye. All right,
Oh,
have a
yeah,
good
yeah,
night's
yeah.
sleep because guaranteed once you have kids,
Pull it
Sydney,
up.
you'll have pink eye at least twice.
It was Quagmire sleeping at a friend's house with kids.
Because there is just
'Cause I
poop
don't think
every-
it
I mean,
swears.
just poop everywhere.
I don't believe it swears.
Does Family Guy swear?
They will, but they'll bleep it out.
Oh, okay.
Quick. You're gonna have to put Family Guy. Friend's house meme.
On the way. Something that you can do, make $130,000 really quick cash. They just write you a check if they pick you.
What is it?
I'll tell you. That's my tease. Also, how much are we going to be playing for when we play Take from Jake and Tanner? What happened yesterday? Did Tanner lose? Did he win? 8:10. We play the real version. We're going to let you know what happened yesterday here in a minute. Hey, while Sydney's looking for that, let's talk Kelly Davies. KellyDaviesHomes.com. KELLY Davies, DAVIES home.com. Kelly Davies Homes team with Landro Realty. They will find your dream home or, I don't know, starter home. That could turn into your dream home. They're going to help you get started on the American dream. And you're not just another number. You're more to them than that. You can find Kelly Davies Homes on Facebook or online. So not only if you're looking, but if you're selling too, they will sell that home quick.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think they're selling a home on average between listed and accepted offer is 15 days. They're selling a house every 3 days. And if they don't sell it within 90 days, you get to have them sell it without paying any commission.
Kelly Davies Homes on Facebook or online at kellysdavieshomes.com. Is this what it is?
Nope.
Set your mind a jumble.
I live in a house with all this junk. Rather stay in a house with small kids.
So you can sleep on the couch. Please take the potty seat off the toilet. Don't try to pee through it. There's juice boxes in the fridge, and if you get hungry, there's plenty of goldfish on the couch. Feel free to watch TV with the sound off, and the kids will be down here first thing in the morning to antagonize the dogs. Oh, and everyone here has pink eye.
I'm telling you, if that doesn't sum up like 0 to 3 years old.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because that
Kids
is
will be down
true.
first thing
You
in the
will
morning
try to
to
pee
entangle.
through that. You're like, I ain't going to move that. I'm just going to try peeing through that potty seat.
I call it a sniper shot.
All right, more Jake and Tanner show. We do it next. like your kids could be on low iron if they're craving ice chips. No. They just
Oh my
eat
God,
anything.
who said that?
I don't know. No.
They're kids.
They eat any. When we say they just had dinner, 4 cookies, ice cream, a tuna sandwich, and then ramen noodles, and they say they're hungry again, I just give them ice chips to give them something to do.
Yes, because all kids are smart enough to know, without a doctor or anybody telling them or testing their own blood, I feel low on iron. I should munch on some ice.
5059, thank you for your concern. So there's a company now that's going to pay someone $130,000 to use their face on its robots.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's not a good face, but it's not a threatening face.
Well, that's what they're looking for. So a tech company in the UK looking for, quote, kind and friendly face
Right here.
to use on its new line of robot friends for older people. And they're letting anyone apply by uploading a photo online.
Okay.
And then whoever they choose is going to win but they're going to get $130,000. And they're being secretive about it and won't even reveal the name of the company. So your face could end up on a line of robots or a line of murderous ones that are going to go enslave humanity.
I'd do it.
Could you imagine? That's your face. The robots take over the world and it's just you.
Sex robots.
Or it could be sex robots
No, they
for
wouldn't
old
be
people.
looking. Oh, you don't need a robot. I'll just do it.
Let me see your face. You would have to get rid of scruff because you look dirtier. You look more aggressive with your scruff.
I do, but I have, like Jake
Would you wear a
says-
hat?
Yeah, I'd have to. I don't like my hair until it gets long.
Would you smile?
Nope, I don't do that either.
They want you to look nice.
Would you like? No, non-threatening.
Sydney, look at you.
Like some milk?
Don't smile because you wouldn't do that. Yeah, you get hard. You open your eyes. Ugh.
They wouldn't trust me.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
look
white enough
suspicious.
looking.
See, that sounds racist too. Look at that round face. She's so shifty-eyed.
See, look at it. They could take your face. You look like. I bet you old people love having you run around their kitchen making
Why do I
them
look like a shaved Teletubby?
getting their Metamucil and whatever else they do, cooking them eggs.
You know what might make me? This is what I've said. The last 2 days, I was like, I think we've made it as a show, and also I'm uncomfortable because the 2 ladies at the gas station that I go to every single morning have been damn near threatening me for calendars.
Oh, really?
Like they want them bad. They're like, where's my calendar? And like they one of them pulled out a switchblade,
That's funny.
put it up to my neck.
I forget we do radio sometimes just due to the fact that because I'm so out of the market. Do you get the radio station in your area?
Nope.
So you can't hear it at all?
Not really. It comes in very, very, very.
But people,
like when you're 30 people.
Do people know of it?
Well, yeah, but that's just because my town has 600 people in it.
I guess. And if you're going somewhere, you're going to Green Bay.
Yeah, and like there's no other area. Like I was talking to Joe yesterday because we picked up stuff for JTX, and he was like, if you need something, you can just drive in to get more. How far would you have to drive? And I was like, about 35 minutes to find a Menards from my house. It's about 30 minutes. I can go to Marinette, but it's pointless.
You're going to the one in Howard?
Wait, there's a Menards.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one in Howard, isn't there? Right by the Woodmans.
Yeah, that's
Forgot about
still.
that.
It takes 38 minutes to get from my exit to the first Green Bay exit, like the one where you'd switch off to get to 43.
Sorry, I'm still signing my papers. Or my pictures.
Yeah. You almost done?
Yeah, I am.
Hell yeah.
I'm not taking a lot of time. But anyway, for $130,000, you can upload a photo and apply online at GEOMIQ.
No, why they had to make it so hard? Say those letters one more time.
GEOMIQ.
Geo MIQ.
dot
Oh, dot
com.
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 Not you. Okay.
Geomic.com. Give you $130,000, man. That's easy, but I'm telling you, if they enslave humanity, that would suck because your
Wait.
face is everywhere.
Wait a minute.
then
It's a UK company.
Well, yeah.
So is it 130?
It says $130,000. That's what it says right now.
130,000. What though?
Pounds?
Well, it says bucks.
Euros?
Oh.
It says $130.
It's all in the wording, man.
It
what am I
is.
going to get? 130,000 deer heads?
Maybe we'll put that up on Facebook.
be
Quick
terrible.
link. 130,000.
Like you run a contest and be like, what? 150,000 smackaroos, and then somebody
130.
shows up to your house and just hits you.
130 dehydrators. I need one of those for my basement, by the way.
A dehydrator?
Yeah, or
A smoker?
no.
You shouldn't
not a
do either of those things in your basement. Well,
Hey,
a
what-
dehydrator, you could.
By the way, what's that?
What do you want for your basement? Do you want a deer head? An entertainment center?
Why? What
Some
are you
wood
giving me?
paneling?
What?
Well, you said I need something for
not
my
a,
basement.
No, not a. I think I'm saying it wrong. This break has went haywire. There wasn't enough to that, and we're trying to get another 2 minutes out of this.
I'm trying to figure out what you wanted for your basement.
I'm trying to figure it out too. The
Mounted fish.
Parcels.
no, I don't want anything
Carpeting.
but my basement. Yeah, I want that. Isn't it a
Sex swing.
A hydro flask.
Flogger.
No. What is that thing that gives moisture in the air?
Peloton.
That's a bike. What?
I do want one of those.
Hydrate.
I looked at one of those Pelotons, and they are so expensive.
$57 a month based on zero AR or ARP for
And then you got to
39
sign
months.
up for even if you want to use the video, like the monthly video.
Oh, I did that.
You did what? A dehumidifier. That's
Yeah, I
what I'm
was
looking
just
for.
gonna say
Thank
it.
you.
Dude, those suck.
I got to get one.
You can get ones that caught. Okay, because we had one at our last house.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get their bags that you just hang from the ceiling that fill up with water in the air. Like it pulls the moisture out of the air. They're cheaper because you don't have to run them on constant.
Well,
How wet is your basement?
It's not.
Oh.
Andrew just says it smells musky. Maybe we need one of those. Hey, what did you say? Did you get a Peloton?
No, I just signed up for the thing once because when we were in that hotel in Chicago, I was inebriated and went up to the gym and they had Peloton bikes. So then
They
I signed
did?
up. Yeah.
They had Pelotons there?
Why did you
Yeah.
go up to the gym?
Why not? I don't know.
They had Pelotons like with the screen? And
Yeah.
you can go with other people?
Aren't you going to pass
Yeah.
over the fact that she got drunk and went to the gym?
Did you actually gymnasium there? Did you do your exercising?
Yes, we are.
Or did you just go look at it?
Or did you do some exercising?
I
amazing.
will say I was in whatever clothes I was wearing. Brought my amaretto sour up there.
You weren't alone, were you?
Amaretto sour. I forgot that you love those things. Those are like the weakest drinks on the planet. Are those the ones that taste?
That's
No, wait.
the
I was
fancy
thinking of.
equivalent of asking for a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Oh, I'm at
They
a
were
fancy
putting
restaurant.
cherries in it.
What,
like
what
a-
you basically did was say, "Hey, can I get a kitty cocktail,
Cocktail?
but with alcohol?"
Hey, how much you get to play for would take from Jake and Tanner? We should find out. Did you win yesterday? Wow! Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. Let's take a listen. Hi, Stephanie. Let's act like you didn't call and we're on hold. Who's this?
This is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie! How many partners does your mom have?
Hi.
Yeah, just kidding. Here we're gonna go. We're gonna do this. 5 questions, Steph. Time Wheeling, we're gonna get back. You can pass, and Time Wheeling, we'll get back to that question. Tanner's gonna be out of the room.
I'm going to do that now.
He's going to get out of here right now. He can't hear any of the questions nor the answers. He's going to come back in the room and get asked the same questions. And if he has, hopefully he has better answers. And the reason I say hopefully is because we like to build this pot up. It's at 120 right now. If you beat him, though, you're going to get $100 today. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. Steph, you probably have heard this game, and you probably know how it works. Do you have any questions?
I do not.
Here we go. What is the name of the little boy who disappeared in the beginning of the Stranger Things Netflix series?
Gosh, pass.
What is a second full moon in a month called?
Harvest?
Who was said to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee?
Pass.
What color is a huckleberry?
Purple?
How many dice are used to play Yahtzee?
Ooh, 5.
What is the name of the little boy who disappeared in the beginning of the Stranger Things Netflix series?
Pass.
Who was said to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee?
Muhammad Ali.
Tanner! How do you feel you did, Steph?
Not so good.
All right, hang on. We're going to find out next. I just got to thank Sydney for teaching me what I ship means because my niece used it yesterday and then questioned whether I knew what it was or not, and I felt cool that I did.
What does that
I
mean?
mean again? What does I ship?
Relationship. So you
Oh.
want them to be in a relationship.
Oh, yeah. I hate you guys.
Yeah, that's. Why can't you just say that?
That's what I was saying.
Didn't
With
it
my
used to
nephew
be
was saying
goals?
subscription. He goes, how many subs you got? And I was like, subs? Like food?
Subscribers. Just say I've got a 1 million subscribers. Awesome.
You ready?
Yes. What are we doing?
This is called Take from Jake and Tanner.
Do we view? Oh, sorry. We're
What?
not doing this.
What is the name of the little boy who disappeared in the beginning of the Stranger Things Netflix series? What's his name?
Will.
What is the second full moon in the month called?
Harvest.
Who was said to flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee?
Oh, Muhammad Ali.
What color is a huckleberry? Answer it!
I'll be a huckleberry.
I'll be your huckleberry. Gotta love that one. See, we're dating ourselves, Sydney. You have no idea what that is.
I'm gonna say it is green.
Well, you're stupid. Oh,
Probably.
maybe. How many dice? Yep. Can't talk. How many dice are used to play Yahtzee?
5.
Do you know who, Sydney? Do you know what Tombstone is? Not the pizza.
What goes on a grave?
Do you know what the movie Tombstone?
No.
Do you know Val Kilmer? If I say that name,
No.
you've never
What?
heard
What the
Val
hell?
Kilmer. You've never
No,
heard
I've
Val?
heard of Val Kilmer.
Okay, God.
In
You
what
got-
though?
It's so sad.
Batman.
Oh yay!
Yeah. But we did just talk about that yesterday.
That's true. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
We're gonna go through these answers, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hey, what's the name of the little boy who disappeared at the beginning of the Stranger Things? She said pass at first, and then she came back and said pass. Didn't you want to take a guess?
Will Byers.
Yeah, it is. Will. Tanner's got that point. What's the second full moon in a month called? Steph said harvest. Tanner said harvest. The answer is a blue moon.
Oh.
Oh.
Who was said to flow like a butterfly and sting like a bee? You both said Muhammad Ali. Both correct. Tanner leads by 1 point, 2-1. What color is a huckleberry? Stephanie said purple.
No, maybe.
Tanner said green. It's blue.
No, that doesn't sound right.
How many dice are used to play Yahtzee? Well, you both said 5. You both got that correct. Tanner wins
Sorry,
3-2.
Thanks, bye.
We appreciate it, Steph. Take care now. Yeah, what was it at? I wasn't listening.
It's 120 today.
No, it's more than that. How many dice? Tanner wins
Sorry,
3-2. God dang it! I think it's 140. Did anybody hear what was said in that last segment?
I really think it was 120.
I think it was 140 or 140.
Now we gotta re-listen.
Yeah, we play those live at 8:10. Called Take from Jake and Tanner, and I do believe it's right around. She's saying 120. It's either 120 or 140. You get to play for. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. More of it next. 866-916-0959. Those are numbers. You punch that into that thing you call a phone, and you can actually talk to someone. I don't know if you knew that's how it worked. I bet you know how this works. If I give you a text line, 71090, your pest control text line, 71090. 3 people here. Hi. Good morning. It's Thursday. That's fun. We do a little radio program. I'm one of those people that help do this radio program. I'm one of the hosts. My name is Jake, and my kids went to conference yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I need to hear about that.
I'm a little proud and a little sad.
Oh.
A little scared. Tanner?
Hi, I'm the other host of the show. And I am next Friday going to do absolutely nothing but sit in my basement and play Call of Duty.
Next Friday is the JTX.
That's unfortunate. Can we move it?
Sid.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I am scouring the internet for a pink velour juicy sweat suit.
Why does it got to be velour?
And why does it got to be juicy?
Why does
Because
it say...
I want to be Paris Hilton for Halloween.
Oh, you changed it?
I always wanted to be Paris Hilton, and I've been looking for this tracksuit for a very long time.
Can I see the tracksuit really quick? Because I want to see if you walked up to me at Stirrups. I'm only thinking it's going to be Stirrups' Halloween party. And I would like to know if I'd be like, oh, yeah, you're Paris Hilton. I got to see the whole costume.
I kind of...
Oh, probably. Would you be able to tell, Tanner, if she wore the hoodie and everything with it?
No.
You wouldn't be able to with the white glasses and stuff, or the pink glasses?
No, I would just say you're a Valley girl. But I don't know. I didn't care enough to like when Paris Hilton was really big, you were probably just getting into radio, so
really? Well, yeah, I remember her going to jail at this time.
Yeah, so I paid zero attention to Paris Hilton.
MySpace was the thing. She had one. I tried to contact her because I wanted to do an interview.
There you go. eBay.
Did. Oh, you found one?
On eBay, yeah.
What size?
It's got to be kid.
Small,
does it say
juicy velour tracksuit.
Does it
hoodie.
fit a 10-year-old boy?
Oh,
does it say that?
I need the whole suit.
Okay, here's the hoodie for $49.99. Here is the Juicy Contour Velour Tracksuit Pants Pink Extra Small.
Ooh.
For $20.
Those might be a little short.
It'd definitely be short.
Oh, here's the oh, that's a extra large. Here's the double XL. Sorry, you weren't the real Paris Hilton.
You can go to the Juicy outlet in Kenosha.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I guess there's a Juicy outlet.
Juicy outlet?
That's what somebody just said.
Wait, hold on. Is Juicy a brand?
Yeah, Juicy Couture is a thing.
Don't you remember on the butt, on the sweatpants, it says Juicy?
It was just a thing that sluts did.
Well, they do. That is a thing that sluts do, but it's a brand.
I didn't know it was a brand. I thought it was just girls advertising that they're juicy.
It's like Abercrombie and Fitch. Racism.
What?
Isn't that the whole thing that went with racism, or was that Tommy Hilfiger? I can't remember who it was. It was one of the brands that just wasn't it?
I think
Abercrombie and
Levi's.
Fitch. Nah.
I'm telling you, I bet you if you went up to a racist, they were wearing Levi jeans.
2015, Abercrombie and Fitch employee has claimed that, this was a whole thing a couple years ago.
Yeah. Interesting.
So,
I didn't know that Juicy was a brand. I learned something today.
Yesterday I went to FUBU. My God, I used to wear FUBU.
Isn't that dude on Shark Tank invented FUBU?
Yeah.
What the hell is his name?
I forget.
Yeah, who knows?
Yesterday I go to parent-teacher conference. Now you got to understand, the last time that Angie and I went to parent-teacher conference, it was the worst because Piper was struggling with math and reading. Dewey was basically, they were like, hey, your kid's, he keeps putting his foot in other kids' mouths and we don't know why. We had to deal with stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we had to have like a talk with him, and it's just a headache because it makes you feel like you're failing as a parent.
Yeah. Like these teachers have been dealing with kids their entire life, and in your head you're like, I can't believe I'm the first parent to have a problem for this person.
Well,
because that's what my parents said to me.
And we're both working parents, so you're like, well, we're not spending enough time. Angie's at home. She's so beat up about it. She's crying. You know what I mean? And this was last year. Because it makes you feel bad, especially when other kids, around the neighborhood that are really good at math.
Yeah.
Because I remember asking when Piper was struggling, I remember asking Tim, I'm like, hey, do you do you help Lucas with his homework, like with math homework? And he goes, oh no, he just gets it. And I'm like, you are so big. How?
You want to trade?
No kidding. So this year we just went in there yesterday, and Piper. And now you got to understand, it's only the first few weeks, but still, I'm taking it. Piper, man.
But still, it kind of sets the tone for the whole year. Like they do this for a reason. Like if they're having an issue, it's like, hey, just so we don't get to halfway through the school year.
Yeah.
They need help with something.
It was very nice she's doing, and I noticed that she's not asking a lot of help with math like she used to. And I think she's just catching up. I think her brain's maturing a little bit. Yeah. But it was very, very nice to hear it. My wife did not want to go by herself. This is how bad it is, because that's how bad of a time we had last time. She's like, I need help. I need some backup. Yeah. Well, she did very, very well.
Because you've always said that Piper was a bit of a young for her age.
So is Dewey too. Yeah. But they're both doing. She's doing well, and so we go to Dewey's. We're like, great. This is going to be awful.
They can't both be doing well. So if Piper's doing well, then he must be running a drug ring.
Right? No, that's what
trading crayons and stuff.
So we
it's gonna be crazy.
We go in there and. There's not too many. He's having a little. Some of it's just so funny. She's like, he's such a sweet kid, and he's just opening up now. And it's like, okay, great, you're bookending these things. Like, what are you going to tell me that's really negative because you're saying good things?
He brought a switchblade.
Yeah. Well, she's like, I don't understand. I'm really trying to understand him. She's like, because he'll be doing his own thing, and I don't know if he's choosing not to hear me. Or because she's like, well, how's his hearing? Or he can't hear, and I go, or he's just stupid. Is that what you're trying to say? And she's like,
you're trying to get around it. Like, is he just dumb?
And she goes, and she's like, but because I have to ask for I got to say his name a bunch of times. And then she's like, did he have tubes? And I'm like, yeah, it's probably his hearing.
Yeah.
Well, and then
did you say, what are you calling him? Are you calling him Lincoln? He doesn't really know Lincoln.
And she goes, she's saying he's doing great. She goes, the words are a little. He's like, he doesn't know the sound of the alphabet. And I go, yeah, I don't practice that. And she's like, yeah, because he knows one out of so many. And she goes, the other one, she's just making audible noises that don't make sense. Like, what's a T? She did the sound. She goes, what does an S do?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, God.
You might be an indigenous child.
Just can't believe it. I started
That's
laughing.
awesome.
And she's like, I'm sure he'll catch up, but maybe try to teach him a B is ba and not ka.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And then she said I was going to bring him in. But you know what? I'm actually on Dewey's side on this. She's like, I don't understand what he's doing. She's like, I told him to cut out the squares, and this is what he did. Because there's squares, you know, and then you cut them with scissors.
Yeah.
Well, they're all over the place, and one is just a circle, like a square, but there's a hole in it. And now when I brought this home, I go,
made it glory.
No, well, when I brought this home, I go, wait a minute, he did exactly what she said, cut out the square. So in that line, he cut out the square, and he didn't do the lines. He went around them, so there's still a square. So you see the lines. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like,
if I
so
go
there
like
was
this,
there was like a dotted line of a square.
Not even dotted. It was just lines, and it said cut out the square. So he cut the middle out. So he cut the square out.
So he left all crust, no bread.
Right.
What you're saying.
And then he did the other ones. He just cut around like that. But he actually is cutting out the square.
Oh.
He just didn't cut a square.
Oh, he's going to be a lawyer.
Either
that's
that,
what he's going to do,
or he doesn't know what he's doing, and he is a little slow.
Yeah. But also, when's the last time you used scissors? Can you even think? I don't even know the last time I used a pair of scissors.
I just did for opening up a string cheese. I could not open it up for the life of me. The wrapper. I'm ripping in. It's still stuck, and I couldn't get the thing out of. And so it was so painfully annoying.
That one in my house gets thrown away.
I was about ready to. No, but they're all like that because they're the Aldi brand.
Oh, see, man, I don't even think I don't know if I've had string cheese. Well, because the last time I had string cheese, I got shamed for it because I don't peel them because I don't got time for that.
Yeah, no, I peel those things.
It does taste better when you peel them.
Sometimes I won't.
They just do. They taste a little bit better when you peel string cheese, but I don't have time, so I bite it like a banana. I put it down on the table, and then I bring my head to it.
Why am I having so much? Yeah, you only use your head towards banana always. That's the rule.
Yeah.
You know that. Everybody knows that, right? I think so. I really want to find this. To go along with this story of, you haven't done conferences yet, but they do get there a little bit of anxiety there. And a lot of times, I'm one of the guys that go in and go, yeah, it's my kid's fault. But there are a lot of, I feel bad for teachers because there are a lot of parents that will just blame the teacher. Like, I kind of agree with the teacher. Like, yeah, my kid's stupid.
Yeah,
no, I get
sometimes
that.
they're dumb.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
Is it weird when the teachers are younger than you? Have you had that yet?
Well, isn't Dewey's teacher younger than you?
No, I think she's right around my same age. I think she actually has older boys. She's right. She's very close.
Because then it would feel weird to in my head, it would be like, you're younger than me. Don't tell me how to raise my kid.
A little bit.
How I'm doing it wrong.
There's one teacher that just came in last year. She's brand new.
So she's like 22.
Right. She's really young. And then I didn't think what you just said. I thought, oh, you're going to hate your life in about 5 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
You're going to go, boy, this wasn't the right job.
I wonder why people have kids if they get into teaching without kids. You know what I mean?
Probably to be around kids. If you don't have them, you're like, well, I'm going to at least be around them.
No, I'm saying if you don't have kids and then you get into teaching and then you have kids. Like, why do you have kids after you know what they turn into?
Oh, yeah.
Because most people have kids and they don't know all of the garbage they go through.
Well,
they're cute and they kind of look like me.
A lot of the kids treat their teachers completely like Piper's an angel, and I'm towards the teacher.
Oh, really?
And then she comes home and she's a spoiled, rotten little brat.
Oh, I treated
she lets loose.
I treated my teachers like garbage. It was the opposite.
Oh, not me, man. Teachers have anxiety too. Let me read some of these. This came from a Reddit thread again. A parent of one of my students who was busy, well-known doctor, brought their nanny to the parent-teacher conference.
That is brilliant.
Whenever I spoke directly to her, she would say to the nanny, "Are you getting all this? Because you're the one who needs to be paying attention."
Yeah.
By the time I get home, I don't want to have to deal with any of this.
That's like sending your dog to a trainer for like a month or 2 months. Be like, hey, get this thing right, and then I'll take it when it's done. I wish I could do that. I want somebody to do that.
I was meeting with a parent. Again, these are from teachers, talking about these parent-teacher conferences. I was meeting with a parent that spoke mostly Spanish. And my Spanish is weak. Turns out her English is about as bad as my Spanish, so when we couldn't get across an idea, we reverted to charades or grabbed paper to draw things out. By the end, we were laughing so hard. My coworker.
Your kid is dumb.
How many times as teachers, do you want to say that to the parent? Like, your kid is stupid. Tell the kid to read at night.
I wonder how many times a parent wants to say, you need to spend more time.
Yeah.
You need to stop drinking, because, especially like my town with 600 people, like it's got to be hard at parent-teacher conferences because either the parent has seen that teacher hammered or that teacher has seen the parent hammered.
Oh, you're talking about at the bar or whatever. Yeah, it's like,
I've
seen you puke in the... Yeah,
so don't tell me how to raise my kid because I've seen you vomit all over a child.
One of my students had failed all of his subjects and misbehaved the entire school year. So he wasn't going to graduate. Well, his parents came marching down to my office demanding that I change his grade in front of the principal. They called me names and even threatened my life. And then in the middle of the chaos, a really bad smell emerged. It turns out the student literally crapped his pants right there in front of us. We had to stop the meeting because the odor was suffocating us. That's when I went into realty.
I am sorry. You started that, so I think you might have gotten 2 stories screwed up. You said that student wasn't going to graduate, so like he was a senior or she was a senior.
Right.
But then you said something at the end where they crap themselves, which is obviously only something a child does.
Yeah.
That's what happened?
I guess so.
What was going on in that kid's head? Were they like... Were they weren't special. So like he was probably just sitting there. It's got to be a guy. Girls don't do this.
No, it says his.
So
pants.
he was just
Yeah.
sitting there, and they were like, "Well, your kid's not. You're a stupid idiot." And he's just like, "I'll break the tension quick." Squash. And like when it's that much, and you're an adult, you feel that come up your back and your front.
I tell you what, I like that. I like that word now. Squash. I'm gonna start saying that every time I go boom boom. On the way, I want to revisit something really quick. I do have more of these if you want to hear them. Are these fun?
Yes.
The parent teacher conference of what happened.
Because
I got just a few more. Unless you want to open it up.
No. Yes, people should call in and talk about when their kid made hot squash in the room and just really. I mean, you gotta let him graduate because now you don't know what he's capable of.
Oh, I'd get that
if
kid,
he's ready
I'd
to
get
do
that
that,
kid so quick out of my school.
Yeah, I'd be like,
hey,
he gets an A. You know what? He's not going to college, so I'm not worried about his transcript being not accurate.
Crazy things that happened at a conference. Or teachers, I don't know if you're on your way to school or whatever. Teachers, crazy things that happen with students. Visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort this October for over $350,000 in cash and prize giveaways. Win a muscle car. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for all the events and info. More of these stories next. I've been doing this?
What?
Radio.
I don't know.
Long time.
Depends.
You got Drake wanting me to air check him.
In his defense, I think you've offered that to almost everybody.
I can't believe he would allow it or not allow it or want to do it just because I thought he would think we would do it on air.
Maybe he wants us to.
Really? I don't know. I think I've heard part of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Air checks are taking your basically your radio demo in 2 minutes of you being on the radio and sending it to people that listen to it, and then they go, "Yeah, we want to hire this person." By the way, we haven't had one of those in a long time. We're all risky.
Oh, air checks.
They're a pain.
Air checks are when, at least the air checks we've had, is when a PD grabs it and tells you what you did wrong.
Yeah.
And then says, don't do that again. Like, hey, you hear this when you left half a millisecond in between this? Don't do that ever again. You sound like garbage.
Those are cringeworthy.
Those
I've
are
always
the
hated
worst
doing
kinds
those.
of air checks.
Oh, they make you feel so bad.
I don't like the compliment air checks either that our talent coach was doing for a minute when he'd grab them and be like, this is a break I really liked. Because now all I think about, well, then that's the only break you liked that day.
Yeah, basically, can you other jobs relate to that? I guess it would be the...
Sales?
Well, you're like, if you're in Culver's, somebody sits you down and wants to tell you what you're doing wrong, I guess. But do other jobs do that?
Yeah, they do performance reviews,
the
but it's
performance
not,
reviews.
you don't pour your heart and soul into stuff as much as radio
It's
does.
not your personality.
Yeah, it's not your full personality.
Yeah, I mean, basically when somebody says, that's not good, that means, boy, your personality sucked in those 2 minutes.
Yeah. Oh. That was easier to deal with when it wasn't, like personality driven, like when we were at IXX and it was just kind of bits.
Mm-hmm.
So like when it was bits and it was like, hey, that wasn't really good, and be like, oh, okay, well that idea that we had wasn't great, but now it's like, well, you are a bad person and you're unlikable.
It's a Jake and Tanner show. Hey, I got a text here. I have a parent-teacher conference for my 5-year-old tonight. I'm terrified.
5?
Yeah, that's how old Dewey is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why does that seem so young, and why does your son seem like he's 10?
Because I've had him for a while.
Yeah.
Just like when we talk about him.
Yeah.
Typically, parents tell their kids, I'm going to tell your teacher on you when they're misbehaving. Well, my kid is the 5-year a-hole version of Boss Baby, and when she gets in trouble at home, she yells at me and says, I'm going to tell my teacher on you. Now I got to go and sit in front of their teacher and probably get questioned on why I flipped off my 5-year-old when she mouthed off or yelled at her for coloring on the dogs with markers because she told her teacher on me. Great.
The coloring on the dog, I get that one. I think the teacher will understand that one. But when your kid comes in and says, my mom flipped me off yesterday, that would be a question you probably have to ask the parent. Like, are you really flipping off your kid? Because that's weird.
Teachers get torn apart by administration, teachers and students. Here, let me. I got a couple more of these from teachers talking about conferences and how bad they are. The one in which my mom brought her lawyer. A mom brought her lawyer who sat behind her rolling his eyes the whole time. Wait, what? This was the same mom who, when I addressed her first grader's homework being written in cursive and ink, said, nowhere in the student handbook does it say a parent can't do the child's homework for them. Well, probably not, but you don't want to.
That's the lawyer talk.
The one in which the mom brought her lawyer, not her as being a lawyer, she brought her lawyer.
Because she knew she was going to get yelled at. She probably got yelled at the first one and then brought a lawyer. And she probably had a lawyer on retainer because she's probably a butt. And then had the lawyer read the school handbook over and over and over again just so she would have defense.
I was catching up on work in my classroom in between conferences when a mom came in wearing pink yoga pants and a parka. Looking frazzled, she immediately started griping about how sorry she was for her daughter's behavior and how she doesn't do anything at home, and then about how the math curriculum is inadequate and all sorts of things that were on her mind. I couldn't even say a word the whole time. Well, the next conference showed up, and the lady said, sorry, thank you for taking the time, and left. I have no idea who this lady was. She didn't even know whose kid it was. Or whose parent. That's funny.
It's probably just a homeless person.
we had expelled a kid who assaulted 4 staff members, threatened to accuse his teacher of sexual and physical abuse, and destroyed the classroom and office, totaling about $4,000 worth of damage. During the parent-teacher conference, his parents said that all he needed from us was love.
Wait, did he do that? Did they have a parent-teacher conference after he assaulted them?
Sounds like it, but I'm confused.
The mom who came in only because her daughter had told her I was hot. She just said, wow, she was right, and shook my hand and left. Parents are stupid.
Man, I would... We got to do this like when teachers aren't in school, because
Yeah,
I think we got that. I think we got that text last year when we started doing this, or whenever, when they're like, "Do this at like 6:20 because all of us teachers have to be at school by 7."
Yeah, okay, we can. So I don't know. There's some. I'm trying to go through, trying to read the good ones, weed through the bad and good ones. But
I know when my dad would go to parent-teacher conferences in high school, the only reason he would go is because he really enjoyed the company of one of my teachers.
Because she was good looking?
No, it was a guy teacher, and they just got along. Because my sister went through 4 years of high school before I did. So then he would just go there. He'd go to that one teacher, talk to them for like 20, 25 minutes, and then he would just go to like each one and just say, is it good? Is he doing fine? Does he need to talk less? Actually, he said that every time. I bet you those teachers didn't even tell him I need to talk less. I think he just knew after 8 years that I probably need to talk less.
My whole thing was every teacher said he's not
applying himself.
That's it.
Too.
That's all they said.
If he would just apply himself, he would be doing better.
I don't understand them. My daughter's teaching me a lot of the homework when she comes home. She's like, we don't do it that way, Dad. And I'm like, well, I don't know. This is the way I do it. I can't help you. Fail then.
With math?
What do you need this school for anyway?
Man, I just don't think it's... That one guy, the aggressive guy who swears to children and also makes a lot of money somehow.
Sure. Yeah.
He also has videos of him going to garage sales and buying...
Are you talking about @Gary?
Yeah, Gary. When Gary, he has videos of him going to garage sales, grabbing Hot Wheels cars and saying, I got the mother load this time. And then he'll be like, bought the whole box for 50 cents. This one's worth $30. But he said school is pointless, and I agree with him to a certain extent.
If you got a talent.
If you
got a talent, or you I guess have a talent in not just
in
with
something,
arts or anything like that. I'm
or
talking even business or right.
But even I think it was Einstein said you shouldn't memorize anything that you can look up because it's a waste of space in your brain, and that's all school is for like the first 9 years of it. Is just
like
memorizing a thing, and then you get to start learning.
She said, Piper goes, why do I have to do this when you use your phone to figure out the problem? Ooh. And I go, but you're right. But I mean, I could probably do it with a pen and paper. But then I said to her, I go, once you learn this, and once you get a phone, you'll never use a pen. You'll never use a pen and paper to really do math.
The only time you do is when you want to prove that you can still do it in your own head for your own pride.
Or you're doing it for your kids.
Yeah, and because I remember, like, when we were in school, the phrase, you won't always have a calculator on you, was a real thing. It was because it was true. You might not always have a calculator on you, but now that smartphones are a thing, I literally will always have a calculator. And I don't even need to know theorems anymore, or
you don't need to learn it. You don't need to know anything. Google has it all. Let's play a game really quick. We got to give away the bar. Some things from the bar. You want to play 866-916-0959. You two are gonna be playing against them.
Good.
Oh no.
And just need a couple people. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 6. By the way, the bar has teamed up with Lamers Express and Rally Bus to bring you right to the bar on Holmgren Way with their game day shuttle. Go to meetatthebar.com to book your shuttle today. Hi, who's this?
Eric.
Eric, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, Eric. Hi, who's this?
Hey guys, it's Tracy.
Tracy?
Stacy.
Stacy.
Casey. Like Ann Duber and Bird.
Are you seeing Amber? Hang on, Casey. Hi, who's this?
Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. All right, no high back. Cool.
Okay.
Fun. And finally, hi, who's this? Hello? God! Hi, who's this?
This is Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. All right, guys. Eric, Casey, Cindy, Ashley, you guys are going to be playing against, all you guys playing against each other along with Tanner and Sydney. This is, you're just going to yell your name when you think you know it. Okay? That's how we play almost every single one of our games. I'm going to give you a letter, and I'm going to give you a something, and you got to tell me what I'm talking about. All right?
Okay, I got this.
Are we got it great?
Yes.
It starts with the letter C, and is a type of food that might have holes in it.
Tanner corn.
Wrong.
Thank you. I will take.
Cindy, Stacy, Amber, Casey. Casey.
Casey, cheese.
Is it Stacy?
No, it's Casey, like Casey and Duber.
Cheese is correct.
Casey and Duber Casey.
All right.
Bird. Don't forget about Bird.
Yeah, don't
We
forget
know
about
you
your true
haven't.
lover. All
Okay.
right, here we go.
Anyway, it's cheese.
You got it right. It starts with the letter P and is a type of meat you find in a taco.
We can't say that. Beef! Tanner, beef!
P.
P?
Yeah, P.
Sydney.
Pork.
Pork.
Yeah! Sydney!
Meat curtains!
Oh, good one, Sydney.
Good,
Why
you
is
did
that-
a really good job.
I don't know why I couldn't think of pork.
All
What
right,
the hell?
Here we go.
It's because bird is, it's poultry.
Kids might use this word that starts with the letter M to make a necklace.
Macaroni! Tanner! Macaroni! Oh, yes! Suck on that, Casey!
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
don't.
You
don't.
didn't yell your name first, not
Yes, I
there.
did.
Probably what Bird said. That's
Yeah.
why they got in trouble.
Ooh, this is fun.
It starts with the letter F. And even though it's made of leather, it's sometimes referred to as a pigskin.
Tanner!
Casey.
Soccer!
No!
Damn it!
Wait,
Bird,
Cindy
Cindy first.
Cindy.
Football.
That's right,
Damn
Cindy!
Woo!
Your clapping sounds so sad.
All right. Oh,
Bye, Casey. Oh my god, 2 of them?
no. Yeah, Casey and Sydney left. Oh, no, Sydney's still here. We still got Eric and Cindy.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I forgot about you, Eric.
Eric's still here. He's
So
here
I'm
one.
still here, buddy.
All right, here we go. It starts with the letter A and is something Sydney will die with.
Alone! Tanner, alone!
Wow.
Tanner has the lead right now.
Hell yeah!
It starts with the letter C and might be where you find a panda. Tanner!
Zoo!
No, Cindy! Cindy!
China.
Yes!
That's
China.
racist!
Starts with the letter V, and kids make the sound for their Hot Wheels.
Tanner!
Eric.
Car driving! Sound! Vroom!
Vroom is correct!
It's like Family Feud.
It starts with the letter H, and can be both relaxing and dangerous.
Tanner! Heroin!
Eric.
Eric.
Hiking.
No, well, I guess it can, but not my answer. Got to match with my answer. Tanner.
No idea.
No. Yeah, that's true. Letter H, it can be relaxing and dangerous. Tanner.
Hot tubs!
No, could be. I have hammock.
Eric.
Oh.
Oh,
Or
I was going to say humping.
Humping!
Cindy 2, Sydney 1, Tanner 3. Eric, you're a big O zero right now. A couple more of these.
He got humping.
No.
Yeah, humping! Eric's got one!
It starts with the letter T and is what Jake and Tanner used to disguise talking about fornicating.
Sydney.
The letter what?
T
Tickle
is
time.
Tickle time.
Oh, tickle time!
My family could never be on Family Feud. They would just ruin each other.
That's because you just gotta go.
Should have left
Good
your
guess.
dumbass at home.
Good guess.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with the easier of you don't have
Oh,
any.
and I don't have any either. That's tough too. I'd have to rent a family.
We would eat the button.
You would be licking it. Starts with the letter P and is seemingly pointless green garnish.
Tanner!
Tanner.
Bacon!
No.
Parsley!
Parsley's correct!
Parsley!
Parsley is not pointless.
All right. Bye, Eric. Love you. You're gone. All right, Cindy. Sydney, goodbye. If I could hang up on you, I would. Turn off the mic. There it goes. Turned off her mic. It sounded like we hung up on her. Cindy and Tanner are the last ones.
I hope I get those, that bar party.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
You're going down. What's your face?
You gotta give her a 2-second head start.
Damn it.
Tanner, or Sydney, if you can start counting when I'm done.
Okay.
It starts with the letter T.
Tanner. Sorry. Tanner.
And made a volleyball famous. 1,000, 2, 1,000.
Tanner! Tom Flippin' Hanks!
That's right! All right, we got another one, so you gotta win this.
Nah, I need that bar party. Sometimes I eat.
It starts with the letter S. And S is in like Sam, but that's
Okay.
not the word. It starts with the letter S. And Tanner's bathing suit area has been described as this.
Tanner, small.
Harry?
Tanner, stinky. Tanner. Sepsis. Tanner. Stinky.
Small?
Which one?
You didn't get any of it.
None of it.
I had soft.
Oh.
But, all right, that's fun.
Yeah.
Stinky, sticky sepsis. What else?
Small.
Small.
Never forget small.
Well, you were just ruining yourself there.
No,
All right.
listen. Described in reality is different. They're not though.
Yeah, I was just saying
I just say a
adjectives.
lot,
That's
yeah.
it.
The ex-girlfriends say that kind of stuff.
I got one more here. You have to get this. It starts with the letter N.
Uh-oh.
Is hard, and despite its size, is almost worthless.
Tanner!
I know.
My knob! Oh, that starts with a K. Dang it!
You're small and
Tanner's
stupid.
nipple.
Okay, Tanner's nipple. It was nipple.
Oh,
All right, Cindy, we're gonna get you stuff. Thanks for the bar party. All right,
we should have kept Eric on here and gave him JTX tickets.
we should have.
We got so many
Oh,
of
we
those.
do. We really do. We need to get those away. All right, hey, we're gonna get you that. Hang on, real quick, okay?
Hey.
That was fun. Hey, what's your favorite genre of music say about you? I had to do a little research on this. I think it'll be fun. We can talk about it next. Also got a phone rodeo. It's all on the way. Let me say this. Visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort this October for $350,000 in cash prize giveaways. Win a muscle car. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for all the events and info. Sitting here talking about JTX and everything's going haywire. Hey, you're listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Morning. How's everybody feeling today? Good?
Good.
Do you want to find out what your favorite music says about you?
Yes.
I think this could be fun. By the way, if you ever want to call the show, you can. 866-916-0959. You were... Test control text line. I know who you guys are. You were...
Yeah, well, you got their name right.
Yeah, kind of. It's 71090. Let's listen to this really quick, this intro.
Your favorite music can make you feel happy, inspired, and according to psychologists, even reveal deep secrets about your personality. During a study conducted at Hero Watt University, more than 36,000 participants were asked to rate different music genres and provide information about different aspects of their personality.
Okay, that sounds fun, right? You guys want to have some fun? Go down this?
I know I do. I just don't know how the legitimacy of what did they call it? Hero College?
I'll tell you this. You like rock, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, rock says you're a debater.
I do like that.
Oh, my God.
I like rock. I like pop. I like country if it sounds good.
Here, let me see what the first one is.
If you're a huge fan of pop music, you're probably...
Wait, by the way, is anybody... Your pop, Sydney? What are you? Besides classical?
I would say pop. I mean, she was here. Right? Like you were listening to the station.
I really only listen to the station because of you guys. Otherwise, I have a phone that plays music. If I wanted to listen to that.
But what are you listening to on your phone?
How did you find us?
In high school, when I had a poverty car that didn't have Bluetooth.
Oh, welcome to my Tacoma. That's my life.
Yeah.
Your poverty car is what I drive for my everyday vehicle. But so what were you listening to? Mostly pop?
Sure.
Oh my God.
It's kind of like, I don't know, a little bit of everything. Like I'm okay with country. I'm
Yeah,
okay
you're
with
not.
pop.
You're not. You call them. You both of you don't know that much about it.
I mean, I'm not super into it, but I think it's okay.
I think you guys like
it's
more
good.
pop country.
If it sounds
Oh my
good or
God.
if it's catchy, I like it. Like that Darius Rucker song. That wasn't pop country.
Whole
actually like
segment on what happened at the CMTs. I think last night. Oh, and it's driving me insane. I love country, but I hate it all at the same time. Let's just hear what pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like you say you like what you like, but man, you're not in your car listening to country if you don't have to. Because I remember riding with you, and you would always have it on pop.
Yeah, because I didn't like the rock station that was in.
Are you talking about was that classic rock? I'll tell you.
Yeah, in Milwaukee, it was just classic rock, and I'm not a huge classic rock fan. There wasn't a really good modern or active
If you're
rock
on a radio station, if you're listening to it, you're not listening to country.
No, but if I'm going through like my Spotify, like Sydney said, I have country songs that I do like.
And this is just picking a genre that you like, not just some music.
If I'm going to pick a genre that is mine, I would say rock.
I would too.
Because like at the gym, I listen to XM Octane.
So what do you... Okay, that's perfect. That's what I was trying to get at.
What
the
is
genre.
your XM station?
Yeah, what is your XM?
I don't have one. I will be 100% honest. I don't have one.
You don't have something
I'll just
that
say
you...
pop.
I'm
just gonna go pop. I'm not that into music at all.
I like you because it's like me. It's like I don't have a favorite color because I don't. And
That's
it's weird for
weird.
people to... All right, let's just listen to what Pop has to say. That's a long ways to get... What do you always say? It's a long walk.
That was a long walk for a short drink of water.
Yeah.
If you're a huge fan of pop music, you're probably extroverted, hardworking, and pretty honest.
I guess you don't like...
You love to meet new people.
You don't like pop. That was the opposite of everything that has been said.
You don't think... I think Sid's kind of hardworking. She's got a couple jobs.
She's not extroverted.
Yeah, but she's not shy. I guess two different things. I guess she's not...
I wouldn't say... Like, if you are at a...
Party.
I wouldn't say... But then again...
Yeah,
I've
I guess
seen
you're
you drink
right.
a few times, but you're not the center.
No.
Now you kind of...
You blend in.
Am I gonna be country?
Well, I don't know. Let's
Shoot.
find out. See, you don't even like country. Did you see her? That's what I'm saying. Am I going to be... I don't want country. That goes to
Everybody
show you
hates them.
You don't like country. Not everybody... I don't hate country. You're saying everybody, and here I am. All right, listen.
Get into new and exciting adventures and ideas.
You do that.
You're also very likely to have quite high self-esteem, and
Oh,
there's
boy.
nothing wrong with that.
Just this morning, she walked in and said, I think everybody hates me because of my anal fissures. And she was crying.
Okay.
I was like, good morning.
Yeah. I guess how was your day?
You know exactly who you are and who you are not.
I agree
and
with
you
that.
Don't feel
I agree with that. You don't? I feel like you know you and you don't change.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with it.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know you.
and you don't feel the need
she
to
just
prove
changed
yourself
her answer
to
because that's
anybody.
what you said.
You're also very driven and ambitious with clear goals for your future.
Oh, yeah, you are not, Pop.
And you're prepared to work hard to make your dreams a reality.
One day, being a Culver's exec. What was it again? You wanted to be
you wanted to
a...
be a franchise administrator. What the hell is an advisor?
Yeah.
You
I
wanted to
just-
go to franchises and say you suck or you good.
I'm just gonna work at Syrups from now on.
But here, somebody
You
said
don't
this.
work
this
there now.
The fact that, yeah, you're confused. The fact is she still goes to a party and introverted people would just not go.
That is true. You don't get dragged out to the bar. You go there alone.
What?
You do both of those things.
Yeah. You get dragged
How?
to a bar alone where your friends ditch you.
That actually sounds so accurate.
Come on out! Where are you? We're not by you. You're anywhere else. We're everywhere else.
Where are you going to be? Okay, because we're not going to be there. I get
I'm
it.
going to go to Politos. They're closed. We're still there.
I
Head on
remember
over.
I saw a video of you guys dancing and singing to Morgan Wallen's Pour Me, and I went, well, that's fun, but that is the saddest group of 3 people out there. You guys were the only ones at the bar. I feel like you guys got there and everybody else left.
Well, it was Thursday night.
All right.
Usually they have the lights.
However, pop music lovers have their
The lights are on.
No, the lights are off in the back part, and like there's chairs
It's
up.
cold. They don't turn the heat up or
They don't even
whatever.
put a
They just
bartender
don't
at that
want
back
people.
one.
They just don't want people to go back.
Do they
there.
have like a stereo there that you can put $1 into when it's Thursdays and the DJ's not spinning hot tracks?
No, you just walk up to the bartender and say, "Hey, Sean, can you play this song for me?"
Dude, I'll
What
tell
if
you
their
this.
name isn't Sean?
Yeah.
Then I
Then
hashtag not my
what do you-
stirrups.
What do you say?
I went to Barb's, this little bar down by me.
I love that
I
name.
do too. Barb's.
I'm
Yeah.
going to Barb's. What can you get there? Well, they got specials. All of like the coasters are doilies.
Oh no,
that she made herself.
She came in. She's like, "Oh, thank God, you drink beer out of a can, right?" I go, yeah. Do I look like that? Like
Yeah.
I don't really drink in Barb's. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, good. I'm gonna sell these to you for $1 and drink as many as you want. And they were Natter days. I'm like, you are speaking to my heart.
Oh my God.
I'll take care of that for you.
Usually when somebody says that, they're about to bust out a case of hams that they found in the back cooler.
She's awesome because I'll be like, hey, I need to borrow some money for dice or whatever
Yeah.
we're playing, and she's like, God, and so she'll give me money to play her bar game. It's a wonderful thing. Anyway, so I'm sitting here because you can do iTunes or not iTunes, whatever it is, the jukebox.
Yeah, you can get it on your phone, so you don't even need
I'm
to go
sitting
up.
here. I do like 4 songs, pa 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 pa, and I go, Barb, turn that up. And she turned it on. She goes, "There's nothing." And I go, "Son of a!" I picked the wrong. It's playing at Fredonia Inn, the bar right next to it.
Oh, that's better.
Like
that's
so,
a
it was like
thousand times
everybody
funnier.
else was having music in a different bar.
Oh, that is so. That you should have been playing the worst. When I used to go out to the bar, me and my buddy Mitch would only play Tom Jones's "What's New Pussycat" over and over and over again because the song starts and ends pretty much the same, and it gets through about 3 or 4 before somebody says, "Is this song still on?" This seems too long, right? Like, I feel like this is really long. But yeah, we'll put like $10 in and just be like, "What's New Pussycat? What's New Pussycat? What's New Pussycat?" And just keep hitting play next so then nobody can bounce over it.
See, I love those little hometown bars. Stirrups is fine for your hometown bar, but yeah, the hometown is like, I mean, you literally, I mean, I don't know. It's just, you can walk
you
home.
want it less clean.
Yes,
You did
yes.
something that was weird to me.
I did?
Last week.
I did, or
It
Sydney?
seems like it was last week.
Sydney?
No, everything she does is weird to me. So it's all normal now. Like she says things like fleek and ship. And I don't know.
She said
what those
something the other
means.
day, and we're like, what did you just say? And you said, why didn't you just say it the other way?
Yeah.
Can't remember what word it was.
Yeah, didn't you say something weird? Why'd
I
you
think
just
I
hit
said
yourself on
popping
the
off.
head? See, did you see that?
Yeah, she just.
That's because I have a
Hit
hat
yourself
on.
the back of the head. Like, that's confusing
My
to you.
head,
No.
it was itchy, and
You don't itch like that.
No,
Yeah, you just pat
only
it.
do that when you have, like, a rash. Do you have a rash? Because when you scratch, it spreads it.
No, it's just I have a hat on, so I'm just gonna pat it, and then it goes away.
What did I do weird?
When I called you, it was either last Friday or the Friday before that, and I was naked at the time.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
But
you told me.
But the weird part, yeah, because you were saying something, and I was like, I can't focus because I'm just really nude.
Yeah,
'cause
you're
you
like,
called
I've
me
never
right when
been
I was getting into the
more naked than
shower.
right now.
And I was in my garage because also my family was sleeping, so like I didn't want to wake them up with talking, so I was just nude in my garage watching myself lose centimeters at a time because it was very cold. But you're like, sorry if it's loud. I just stopped at this bar on the way home, and I was like, that's something my dad would do.
Little Kohler House.
Yeah, you're like, I stopped at the Little Kohler House for a beer. Was like somebody there, or did you stop alone?
I know people that'll be in there. I know Matt, the manager. I know people that are going to be there. I'm just not going to. It's just like a redneck. Like, even if I don't know them, we're both wearing flannels.
Oh,
and
so
boots.
like we are family. We are
Yeah,
one.
right.
We are connected.
See, I'm hitting these ages, Tanner.
Well, I was just like, that's a weird. I was like, he must have met Darren, or
No.
maybe Angie was out and about getting.
I just had a couple beers.
And I was like, that's a weird thing. I was like, I should try that once because that sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, it is. You got to get over the part that it's very sad. You got to get over that part.
I used to do that. I used to be a coffee clutcher at the cafe in Coleman, but I was like 18, so it was weird because I would go sit at the bar of a cafe, and just order a coffee and an ashtray, and I'd sit and talk with all the old people.
Isn't that fun?
And
It
was
is fun.
some of the most fun times of my entire. Like, I wish I didn't do mornings just so I could be a coffee clutcher again.
Hey, your genre of music and what it tells about you. We'll finish the pop section. We didn't even get through it, and then we'll go through some more genres next. Jake and Tanner Show. last hour of the show. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Thank you for joining us. 866-916-0959. If you want to contact us, you can. Hewitt Pest Control text line 71090. Two very good-looking people in this studio. One not so much. You guys figure it out.
I know. We already know. It's me. I'm the two good-looking people.
Hi, my name is Jake, and I'm one of the hosts of the show, and I want to learn how to country line dance so bad that it's burning my loins, and you two are just crapping all over my idea.
Two things. A, I'm Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and I think what you're describing is chlamydia. And B, this is not new. I've known you for 7 years.
Yeah.
And almost on a bi-weekly basis, I get, you want to learn how to line dance this week? I mean, I think we could use it.
I just feel like this gives us an excuse to really get into this hobby and do it.
I don't want to do it. Where are we going to go?
You get some fancy boots with me.
No. I don't have that kind of time or commitment to commit to boots and wait for them to get ready.
So,
and take them out to a
fine,
dirt road and run them over with a Jeep. Is that what you're supposed to do?
No, I did that a long time ago with boots. But you should learn it with me, and I think we'd have a lot of fun. I think it's a bonding experience. We can do it in jean shorts. Sydney.
Hi, my name
is more erotic.
Sydney. And
I gotta stop doing that. That's a bad habit I have.
I made
being erotic?
Mm-hmm.
I made Jake download Cup Pong, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, now I got a bunch of viruses.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Game
you'll get
Pigeon.
viruses.
That thing is going to go away. She just, I said something about country line dancing. She goes, what did you say? I don't have any time or something.
I said it would be funny, but is it a waste of time?
And then she goes, download Game Pigeon. I'm like, and you don't want, that's a waste of time. Okay. But like she said, it's right there in your hand. You don't have to go anywhere.
It's funny because when Apple came out with this whole new iMessage thing, they wanted people to be able to play games and stuff in there. Like, they wanted iMessage to be this whole new kind of experience with social, and you can make groups and you can give people nicknames. Yeah, they wanted it to be this.
What was it called?
It wasn't just texting anymore. Apple didn't want it to just be texting. They made iMessage, so then you can do a bunch of stuff. You can add stickers and they kind of pushed this whole the fact that you can play games. And Game Pigeon's the only one that ever made games for it. And if there are other ones, they all suck.
I have literally just heard of Game Pigeon right now.
Well, look at this here.
Why do you guys know? But hold on. How do you guys know that and I don't?
I watch the Apple keynote speeches.
And they say Game Pigeon.
Well, they're games on there. So then I went onto the App Store and searced iMessage games.
Okay, then this popped up.
Like this right here. Did you even know your phone could do this? Hold on. Boom. Okay. Look at your phone.
Okay.
When I texted you.
Did you text it in invisible ink?
Yeah, I did the slam ink or whatever. So then
it just slams down?
Yeah, it slams down. Did you even know that was a possibility? Or this?
How do you do it? You're like
this.
This is what sorcery is this?
You didn't know. My Dave thought that this was an iOS 13 exclusive, when in reality, I think it came out 4 years ago.
How did you do that?
Hold your finger on the send button.
Okay. Hi. Blah, blah, blah,
and then
blah.
hold your finger on it.
Okay.
And then it should come up with options.
What?
Yeah. Or you can do this.
Hi. Okay. Let me do gentle.
Here's confetti. Yep, gentle. Invisible ink is really fun.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, if you just hold your...
How am I supposed to ever learn that?
Like I said...
How was I supposed to know that?
If you have to do research now. You can't... if you want to know all the things your phone can do, these things can do so much that you have to do research. You have to go on YouTube and look at videos of 50 hidden facts iOS 13 can do that you didn't even know about.
So you're telling me there's other things than porn on this?
Yeah!
Wow!
Why do you think I got the big phone?
Yeah.
My eyes are getting worse.
Getting older.
Getting older.
Trucker Robert should take you guys fishing tomorrow. I might do that, but I can't because I got things I got to do.
And we work.
Yeah.
And also, You're a trucker, which means you're inherently dangerous.
I like Trucker Robert. Hey, Trucker Robert, getting this hat for me. This is my new favorite hat.
Why'd you bring it if you're not going to wear it?
Because I was going to wear it.
Oh,
my
just
hair is
a
getting crazy.
sniffer?
Yeah.
Did you see this? That there are line dancing for $5 or $6 every Tuesday in Appleton?
Yeah, but that means I'm going to come back here Tuesday night. I'm going to have to get a hotel.
Sleep in your car. Stay with Joe.
What does
That's
Pop
an
say
idea.
about people?
Who?
What does Pop say about people?
Pop.
No, Pop. The song, the thing, the bit.
Oh, we got to do a take from Jake and Tanner.
Ah, son of a...
Also, poor Sid. You guys always interrupt her intro. Shut up!
Yeah.
They're not that good.
Do your intro.
Hi, my name is
We'll
Sydney.
let you
Hang
get the
on.
whole way through
God,
it.
we gotta do a take from Jake and Tanner.
My God. Bye.
Are you leaving already?
No.
I mean,
Maybe.
You can.
I mean, I got other stuff I could do.
So where are we at in the line dancing? No.
I think it's a no.
Appleton
It's
every
always
Tuesday.
for the last 7 years.
Hey,
It's been
Sydney.
no.
Sydney,
What?
can you go give me the things in the printer?
I'll go get it.
I mean, no. Hey, give us a call, 866-916-0959. We'll get back to the genre of music and what it says about you, your favorite genre of music here next. That's not how you say things, but whatever. Hi, who's this?
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, Tanner's mine.
Ooh, wait, do you mean that? Or do you mean that facetious?
Yeah, like, do you own me?
I'm open.
Do you find Tanner sexually attractive?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Wait,
You
have
could have
never
just said
said-
yes.
Yeah, you could have said yes or no. Like, are you just confused as a human being with your sexuality?
Could be.
I don't think so.
Mike.
You're not
Yeah.
even, you're not even sure about that answer. Okay, bye.
Mike, tell me your favorite type of drug.
Tylenol.
Okay, he said Tylenol. It's popping Tylenol like crazy. All right, Mike. I hope that addiction is under control. 5 questions. We're going to go through these. Tanner's out of the room. He can't hear anything, nor can he hear your answer. He'll come back in the room after you're all said and done, and I get asked the same questions. If he wins, it will be 140 tomorrow. If you win, you're going to get 120 today. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. Timer's going to begin when I'm done reading the first question. Michael, the man who's addicted to Tylenol. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Here we go. Which ear can most people hear better with?
The left.
What nicknames for potatoes come from the name of the tool used to dig them up?
Buds.
Who created the TV show 30 Rock?
Pass.
The mouth of the Mississippi River is located in which state?
Minnesota.
In which U.S. state would you find the Everglades?
Florida.
Who created the TV show 30 Rock?
Cannot think of the guy's name. Family Guy. I am not gonna think of it.
Dada!
What is his name?
Man, I am so hungry right now. It's not even funny.
Surprised Santa didn't come back with food.
I know, he always
There's
does.
nothing in there.
All right. Michael, who's addicted to children's pain medicine is all done.
Not Tylenol PM.
No, not Tylenol.
That's what
PM.
the hardcore kids do nowadays.
Liquid.
Liquid.
Oh, the liquids? Gotta get to you faster.
And he butt chucks
Bubble gum.
directly. He takes a syringe and directly
into his.
Here we go. Time's going to begin when I'm blah, blah, blah. Hey, which ear most people can hear better with? Which one?
Ear?
Yeah, ear.
Oh, ear. Left.
What nickname for potatoes comes from the name of the tool used to dig them up?
Spuds.
Who created the TV show 30 Rock?
Tina Fey.
The mouth of the Mississippi River is located in which state?
Minnesota.
In which U.S. state would you find the Everglades?
Florida.
Oh, there we go. You didn't pass on one. Hi, Michael. Let's go through these, buddy.
Okay.
Which ear can most people hear better with? Mike said left. Tanner said left. The answer, right. Damn it! 0-0. What
That's
big-
okay. We don't know our head of a river from the mouth of a river.
That is
either.
very true. The nickname potatoes comes from the name of the tool used to dig them up. You both said spuds. You're both correct. Point.
Mouth is on the head.
The created. That's what she said. Who created the TV show 30 Rock? He said, pass. And then he came back and he goes, the dude who created Family Guy, I'll never know the name.
Seth MacFarlane?
Yeah, Tanner said Tina
That's
Fey.
what I was thinking of.
Tina Fey is correct. Tanner takes the lead, 2-1. The mouth of the Mississippi River located in which state? You both said Minnesota. You're both wrong.
Is it Louisiana?
It is Louisiana.
Oh.
In which U.S. state would you find the Everglades? Well, you both said Florida. You're both correct. Tanner wins this game. 3-2. Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Take care.
I honestly had no idea that there was two different ends. Like that a river could be called two different things. Never mind.
Hey, by the way, that's a big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with LifeStage personal guidance. Also, you can visit North Star Try again. There it is. Visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort this October for over $350,000 in cash and prize giveaways. Win a muscle car. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for all the events and info. On the way, we're going to continue going through what your favorite genre of music says about your personality to see if any of it rings true with you. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. stare at the cameras every once in a while. Just let them know who's boss.
Do you remember that video when the guy just looked to his right and Shia LaBeouf was there staring at him?
Yeah. Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Good morning. I want to get back into the genre of music, but really quick, is it a real laugh? Is it a kid laugh or is it a horror villain laugh? You ready?
Okay.
Which one?
Horror villain.
Who?
The Joker.
Wrong, Chucky, idiot.
Nope, that's the Joker.
It's Chucky.
That's the new Joker movie.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you haven't seen it, so that's a point for me.
Kid or horror villain?
That's kid. That's a kid that laughed. Do you remember that kid?
Oh, yeah, it's scary.
And then that other little boy got
Freaked
taken.
out, yeah.
It was scarier than that. That's also on the new Joker film.
It is?
Yep. That's his. He's got many different laughs.
Okay.
So 2 points. Joker, 2019.
I didn't know
With
that.
Joaquin Phoenix.
That's an evil kid, I thought.
He did. He studied kids for 6 months.
So I sent my boyfriend a ton of messages now, and I told him I heard it on the radio. He said, "You mean your radio boyfriends?"
Yes.
I like when boyfriends get jealous of us. How about this one? What if your kid actually laughed like that? Oh my dear God.
Remember when you were able, because I can still do this to my kid, but she's losing it a little bit, where you can make them laugh to the point where they don't breathe because you're tickling them? Do they do that forever?
No. Dewey's got a bad problem right now if you make him laugh. Not even tickling. If he just thinks you're funny, he throws up. That's his thing. So we'll be like, Piper, Piper, don't make him laugh. Or he's, Dewey, oh, great. Just threw up everywhere. Why do you got to be funny?
He caught your allergy to comedy movies.
Seriously. And Piper loves doing it.
Real.
Piper loves doing it. She even tests me. She'll go like this. She'll go like, Dad, can I have some dots? Her thing, she loves dots. And I go, I don't have any. She's like, they're in the cupboard. And I go, you saw them? And she goes, yeah, because they went to the theater. And she has them. She likes anything with candy. Sugar, doesn't matter. Okay, it's all candy.
Yeah,
it's any candy, whatever. I could have said, I could say anything that revolves around candy. She's eating it. Candy corn. Don't understand that one.
Oh, candy corn is delicious.
Oh, yuck!
It is so good. The candy pumpkins are garbage and only for racist people, but the candy corn is good. Okay, go on.
She took Dewey just like a flipping hostage, like this, and she goes, "Dad, can I have some dots?" And I go, "No." And she goes, "I'll tickle them." And I go, "What do you mean?" She says, "I'll tickle him." She goes, "You want to throw up? Fine." And then Dewey's like, and then I'm like, "Okay, you're gonna have your stupid dots. I don't want to clean up throw up."
He owns you.
Yeah. All right. How about this one?
Oh my God. That's that kid, wasn't it?
Kid laugh. Yeah. How about this one? Sorry, I'm just ripping through these now.
Still kid, right?
Yeah. This one.
That's the Joker.
Pennywise.
2019.
Obviously, that's not a kid.
That's on Thriller. That's the Thriller video guy.
That's Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing I know it from. That and his adult films. But
right. Ooh, Vincent Price?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He did.
Wow.
He had the Vincent Price is Right.
All right, so let me continue. So Sydney said her favorite was Pop.
Yep.
And we're going through this. Let me just skim through this really quick. If you like pop, this is what the music says about you. If your favorite genre is pop,
you're probably extroverted,
Which is
hardworking, and pretty honest. You love to meet new people and get into new and exciting adventures and ideas. You're also very likely to have quite high self-esteem, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Who's
you know
saying there
exactly
is?
who you are and who you are not, and you don't feel the need to prove yourself to anybody. You're also very driven and ambitious with clear goals for your future.
So did we say this is Sydney? Or did we say not really?
We have no idea.
Yeah.
And you're prepared to work hard to make your dreams a reality.
Yeah, we said
However,
no.
pop music lovers have their flaws too.
Let's see if you have flaws, though.
The researchers suggest that they tend to be a bit less creative than others. This is because they often look at things from a practical point of view, and this quality definitely helps them on their way to success.
Look at that. Do you agree with that? I don't really know if you're creative. I know you're somewhat creative, I guess.
I don't think so.
No. I don't, because even when she looks at like pictures or any kind of art, she goes,
I could do that.
I can do that.
Why don't you just take a picture? It looks better. Resolution is better.
Here, let's see what the next genre is.
Number 2, rock.
Oh, here's Tanner's.
Okay.
Let's see if this is you.
It's more like death metal,
right.
but it's whatever.
A lot of people perceive rock as aggressive and heavy music.
Damn right.
So it's
Hardcore.
interesting that people who love it are way more introverted, dreamy, and romantic than you may think.
Damn right.
Introverted, dreamy.
I don't know what that means. Attractive? Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I think
just
like
dream
attractive.
a lot. Like daydream.
I think attractive.
I'm romantic.
And romantic.
I'm romantic. Yesterday,
Are you?
Yeah, I made a dinner for my wife yesterday.
That's because
What
they
was
have
it?
to eat.
This hamburger helper.
Yeah.
Lasagna, 4 cheese lasagna though.
What'd you put in it? Some
I
love?
put 2 extra cheeses.
Mm.
Turned it into a 6 cheese lasagna.
Damn. If that's not romantic, I don't know what is.
And I set the table.
Did you put candles?
No, you know.
You mean table as in you put up TV trays?
No! My wife made me get rid of my TV trays, and they were the nice ones, the wood ones, the pine.
Fancy ones. Those are ones you put out on display. You don't hide those under the couch. All right.
Yeah.
If rock and roll is your kind of music, you're extremely creative and intuitive.
Now,
Rock
I think
lovers
so.
see the world as a platform of endless possibilities and are interested in mastering many things at once.
Probably.
They have their romantic side,
Ooh,
too.
let's hear
Yeah.
this.
Too. Even though they rarely fall in love, when they do, they love deeply
Ew.
So,
and are ready to
Yeah,
do
but
anything to
also-
make their partner happy.
yeah, real deep. Well,
I'm just putting
Pretty
myself
shallow.
in this. If you're romantic to me, that's how I'm doing this.
Appreciating rock above other genres also shows that you're a flexible person.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you
pretty-
are flexible.
I used to be more.
Yeah.
I used to be close. Now it's not even a game anymore.
Yeah, I remember when
If that makes
I
sense.
first met you, you jumped up and just touched your toe. You spread your toes like a
Like a
cheerleader.
gymnast.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was great.
Who can quickly adapt to any situation and make the best of it.
I think so. You can adapt pretty quick.
Yeah.
If it's cold,
I put on a sweater.
right?
It's hot.
Nonetheless,
I take
this
off
type of
the
person
sweater.
can have self-esteem problems.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
This type of person
Shut
can
up!
have
What are you
self-esteem
saying?
problems as they often focus on their imperfections and have a tendency to be way too harsh on themselves.
Okay. Do you
Well,
agree with it? Do you
maybe
agree with any
if
of
I
that?
wasn't such a fat bitch, I'd
You start punching yourself in the face.
get rid of the pain by giving myself pain.
I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think so.
I think that was pretty accurate.
Yeah. What's
Well,
it?
Is that the end? Do I have flaws now?
No, that was your flaw.
Oh.
That was the flaw of your two, whatever.
As they often focus on their imperfections.
You focus on your imperfections.
My biggest flaw is just that I hate me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
You know what your flaw is that you know
You're
you suck.
stupid.
Number 3, hip-hop.
Okay, wait. Oh, hip-hop rap.
Hip hop is rap. I could identify with this because
right.
if it's not rock, it's probably Eminem or that Joyner Lucas.
Text line. Tanner, you're gorgeous on the inside. All right, here we go.
No,
If
I'm
your
not. I'm
playlist
covered
mostly
in
consists
internal
of rap and
fats.
hip-hop music, you're probably highly extroverted and outgoing. Rap lovers are often the life of the party, as they have outstanding social skills and can find common ground with both extroverts and introverts.
Well, that's not me.
That's why whenever their social life suddenly dies down, they can feel empty and even depressed.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I can identify with both because it depends on if I've decided I'm gonna try to do the show Tanner out and about. I'll be very lively, but if I decide I just want to be me, I will not talk to a single human being, and I'll stay only near the shoes, make sure nobody takes them.
The coats. Did so? Do you relate more to the rap genre? So let's go through it. Let's go through some more.
Unlike rock lovers, those who appreciate rap and hip-hop music think concretely rather than intuitively.
Yeah, I
They
kind
trust
of
their senses and focus their
what
attention
is
on
that?
facts.
more looking at a more realistic and logical way.
Holy cow, is that you?
That's at least how I interpret it.
I think so.
they trust their senses and focus their attention on facts. They
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
have
definitely.
pretty high self-esteem,
No.
which can easily become a bad trait as they can sometimes act in an arrogant and entitled manner.
Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah.
Still, most of the time, rap lovers are the ones who entertain the whole crowd and attract people with their undeniable charisma.
Damn. Well, I think so. I think you're more rap than rock.
I think there's.
So you got to switch genre. Sorry. Yeah, this is how we're going to play
I think
this.
I have to listen to rap rock now.
Yeah,
Or that-
right.
Listen into rap metal.
Right.
Like Bowling for Soup is rap metal.
Kinda.
What is rap metal?
Let's find out.
They
So
mentioned
whatever
it.
you match with more,
So
that's your new genre of music.
But I don't think I match with rock or with rap more than rock. I think it was a pretty 50-50 split. I don't know if these are going to swear.
Number 4, electronic.
Does anybody really do electronic, or can I skip that
You
one?
can. Is that dubstep?
I don't know what electronic is.
Doesn't Moby do electronic?
I was going to say Kid Rock would have been that.
Rap metal?
Yeah.
Cypress Hill? I hate all of this.
Indie.
Does anybody do indie, or do you want me to skip that one?
Yeah, you can
skip
get
it.
rid of it.
Okay. I'm getting rid of those two. Let's. How about this one?
Number 6, country.
All right, here we
There
go.
you
Country.
go.
That's my genre.
Country music has tons of dedicated fans all over the world.
Sure.
If you're one of them, you are laid back, friendly, and responsible.
Boy, I like all that.
Even though country songs often describe going through a roller coaster of emotions, most country lovers rarely go through mood swings.
Perfect.
The hell are you talking about?
That's perfect. I'm right on the ahead of this one.
Most country
wrong.
lovers rarely go through mood swings.
Like that.
And are very emotionally stable.
Yes.
They're the glass is half full kind of people.
I don't think
And
that's
if
you
you
at
see them
all.
sad,
They haven't even said a single thing. They might as well be actually describing a different person because none of that is you.
and if you see them sad, they most probably have a good reason for
That's
it.
right.
Nope.
Check.
I had to get gas today. It's
Yeah.
sad.
People who
You
listen-
didn't have Miller High Life on tap.
That is sad.
It's not
It's a
sad.
good
It's
reason.
normal.
People who listen to country music are also natural caretakers.
Yep.
Always trying to make sure that
My God! Your wife said one thing and you called her an idiot for like 45 minutes this week.
That is not
You
true.
still pick on her
That
for
is
it.
not true. Just don't think we need to start prayer chains for everything.
always trying to make sure that everybody's happy.
Yes. I'm always trying to make sure everybody's happy.
Only if you're in a hall of mirrors. You guys
So if
all
you
good? You guys all good? Damn right we are.
Shoot, I just drooled. Damn right we are. You guys look good today. Let's go get today. Who's with me? We all raise our hands.
All you guys high five together. Hell yeah. Partner up.
So if you ever need advice or a shoulder to cry on,
Yeah.
they're the ones to go to.
Yeah, sure.
Wrong.
However, despite their friendly nature, they can be pretty
Wrong. That wasn't even that was just a phrase she used and it was wrong.
they can be pretty shy and
Yeah.
indecisive,
Okay.
which can stand in the way of them achieving ultimate happiness.
Yeah, okay.
Nope. Go back to electric because you're not allowed to listen to country anymore. We gotta find
Number
electric.
7, jazz.
Oh, you might be a jazz person.
You can't live without jazz or blues. You're intelligent, charming, and
Never
Skip
mind.
that one.
Skip
Skip that one. All right.
number 8, dance.
Nope.
According to the research, if you enjoy any type of music you can dance to,
You
you're
don't
an
like any
outgoing and
music.
assertive person. You love all things risky, and are usually the first one to jump off a cliff or skydive.
Okay, nope. What up? There's finally the last one.
Number 9, classical.
Okay.
Unfortunately, nowadays people almost never listen to classical music.
Sure.
And you never listen to
But
music.
if you're one of those rare people who genuinely love it more than any other music genre, you're exceptionally smart and confident.
All right.
I'm telling you, we gotta go back to electric. I think that's where you're at. I think you're an EDM kind of guy.
Let's hear it really quick.
It's no secret that more and more people are getting interested in indie music,
Here's Indy.
as well as bands and If you're one of those people who constantly searches for new indie gems, you're probably an introverted but highly creative intellectual. And when I
finally,
say
a bell.
creative, I mean creative.
Boy, I like her. If we're going with this.
Indie lovers are certainly the most creative of all music genre types.
Okay, we get it.
They know how to think outside of the box and find simple but
Pause.
innovative solutions in a heartbeat.
You guys have nothing to you but being creative. So this woman is trying to write a 500-word essay with one idea.
This makes them powerful leaders and masters of brainstorming.
Masters of creativity.
Only,
Brainstorming again is creativity.
there's only one thing that holds them back.
Creativeness.
Themselves.
Yep.
They can be pretty lazy and passive, and often prefer to wait for a problem to solve itself. Additionally, they're prone to anxiety and depression, which can take a real toll on them. Nonetheless, if they take the time to fight all their inner demons, they can easily take their rightful place on top of...
Son of a bitch. I
you
don't
won't
want
do that.
indie
Here, do
music.
you like this song?
Let's hear it.
No, that's not indie. There's no way that's indie.
What is?
The
What
Killers
is?
is way- the
What is
Killers
indie music?
It's independent. Indie.
Well, I mean, I know.
I wouldn't say that like Nirvana wasn't indie. I don't know.
Isn't indie music?
Lana Del Rey would be more towards indie music.
I thought indie music was like just music nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah, because if they're not on a major thing, they're not getting pushed out as hard. I guess maybe 21 Pilots is. Maybe.
I don't know
but you like
anything
that?
21 Pilots. Do I?
Yeah.
Boy, MIA Paper Planes? That's fun.
I fly like a lion and catch me and come along.
I don't even need the words.
And I fly like, and I go.
Yeah.
That's all I know of the entire song,
All right.
and I love it.
I've learned a lot about you too today. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Hey, it's the Jake and Tanner show.
Do you remember when you smoked how great that was?
What? Because Tanner
Especially
just
when you
said,
were quitting.
he said, man, I love when... Because I don't know how you got into... Oh, you said yesterday you thought it was Thursday.
Up until I went to bed.
Yeah.
Up until I went to bed, and and my wife's like, make sure you put my alarm. And I was like, you don't work Friday. She's like, yeah, tomorrow is Thursday.
Yeah, and I said that I've done that when I woke up Monday morning for the show thinking it was Friday.
Ugh.
Well, that's the worst.
I don't even know how that's physically possible.
And then you said, well, I love when you wake up or you think...
When Saturdays feel like Sundays.
And I said, that's like finding this extra cigarette in your soft pack of Marlboro Lights when you thought they were all
Oh
gone.
my God. Because like last Saturday, it was just kind of like, it was kind of cloudy because all Sundays seemed to be cloudy. It was kind of cloudy,
Sun
dreary.
could be the brightest.
Yeah, it's just a little cloudy. Just like on snow days in school, that day the sun is always bright.
It's kind of like the white trash people always have a muddy driveway for some reason.
It doesn't matter when it rained.
Yeah,
it's always just a little muddy and the grass is
had
torn
rain
up.
in 2 years. I don't...
But no, last Saturday we just sat. I watched like the Breaking Bad movie at like 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, isn't that fun?
And then I was like, I gotta go to bed pretty quick. I was like, why? It's Saturday. Screw you, Viagra. Didn't need it after that.
Think about that. We start the show with Brad Pitt and end with Brad Pitt. He probably has been... Because he's been every day is a Saturday for that guy.
Yeah. God, does that suck.
Think about that. There's been times where he doesn't care. Or rock stars, man. They don't know what town they're in. They don't know what day it is.
That seems like some like artists will complain about that, but sometimes I think that would be kind of fun.
To not know what town you're in?
Yeah, where you're it's like you land in an airport. I don't know how you don't know, because
I think those
a
people
lot of people say things.
I think those
There's
people
signs.
that don't know are probably just drunk or on some kind of drugs all the time.
Yeah.
There's a discussion on Reddit about things men do that they think are okay but are actually creepy. Do you want to do some of these? We can ask a woman. Can you go get a woman?
Yeah, can you find us somebody? Also, once again,
you just point.
It all
depends
on looks.
It really does.
It 100% does.
How about this one? If a man says to a woman, "Hey, where's my hug?" Wait, or "Where's my hug?" Which one? Both of them are kind of creepy, I guess.
The first one is fine. Hey, where's my hug?
Like if she's hugging someone?
Yeah, like if it's everybody, like they're good friends. But if you say it aggressively, like the second one you're doing, like, "Hey, where's my hug?"
Oh yeah, wow.
I've done that though when I'm mad at my kid.
Yeah.
And I drop her off at my in-laws, but I still love her, so it's like, "Hey, get over here. Where's my hug?"
I think this is talking about low women you're attracted to, or probably not a daughter.
Do you think you could do anything to your wife to make her think that you were creepy, or has she just been with you long enough to where it's like,
if I stare at her waiting for her to answer a question,
like
Dora,
if she woke
just
up
blink?
in the middle of the night and you were just standing there staring at her, would she find it creepy, or would she just be like, "Jake, just go to bed"?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Probably. What if your pants were off?
No, they're always off.
What if you were trying to churn butter, but to yourself?
I probably could creep her out. Speaking of that, this morning I was bugging her so much.
Speaking of what?
Well, I was taking my finger and I kept sticking it in her ear because I was saying goodbye to her, and she was getting so mad. And I'm like, "Angie, bye, I'm leaving," and I'm just like this. And then she went. Then I went away. No, it was. And then I went away, and she went back to sleep. And I came back in and started doing it. Oh, she's got to hate me. But that's what she gets for not getting up and making my coffee.
Not even lunch. Coffee.
Yeah. Hey, how about this
All
one?
she's got to do is put a pot in and hit go. Like, that's it.
Like my alarm goes off and I shake her. "Angie, go start my coffee." Kidding. That does not happen.
I'm going to go provide. And you're just going to go lie to people about flossing. So why don't you get up and do something today?
Why was that mean?
You just say it in such a loving voice.
Poor girl. She used to when I was doing mornings in Traverse City.
Oh, so she loved you more then?
I think so. Probably she got up. My alarm went off much later because I didn't have. I think it was like 3:55. It went off, and then she would get up when I got in the shower, and she would go make my shake in the morning and make my lunch.
Did you guys have kids then?
No, that's
Exactly.
another thing.
You didn't
Yeah.
value sleep.
Yeah, because then she could go back to bed until noon.
Well, this is how nice she is. If I asked her to do that today, she would. I'm
Yeah,
not kidding.
If you said like, "Hey, can you just so I can sleep another 20 minutes, can you wake up, make my lunch, get some coffee ready so then I can just get up and go?"
Her goal, I have a story that I've been trying to get to the last week, and I don't want to get into it because we might do it tomorrow, but Angie's goal is to, and I want to save it because I don't want to think about other content that'll just be there.
Yeah.
I know Angie wants to quit. She wants us to make enough money so she doesn't have to work, and then she can just take care of the house and me. That was what she said out of her lips, and I'm okay with that. I would love
Even
that.
if you're done having kids, wouldn't you get bored?
She wants to be a stay-at-home mom so bad. She wants to just do
But
her
by
thing.
the
She
time
wants
we
to just
get
go
there,
to
like,
Target.
both of your kids are in school already.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you've already gone past all the hard parts of a stay-at-home mom.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
No wonder why she wants to do it now.
Well, she's a full-time working mom right now. Plus, she can, she cleans the house a lot different than I do. I'm not just
Yeah,
saying
she
that is
cleans
her
it.
job. She cleans it, so it's all. She would love to just take care of the home and do that, and I love that about her. That's an awesome thing, and hopefully one day we can do that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Would you be able to do that?
I could sleep all day.
No. Well,
So,
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could be a wino.
What the hell's a wino?
A wine drunk.
Oh, just being drunk all the time
Just
on
on
wine?
On Aldi wine. Where's that winking owl? Who likes that winking owl? Raise your hand.
Why does winking owl sound like it's a euphemism for a girl's lady
You're
bits?
the only person who raised their hand.
I always say whispering eye. That's what I talk. That's what I say to Angie.
Because that was on Role Models.
Winking Owl's $2.89.
Dude,
You just, oh my
it's
god, you could
just
get so
Boone's
many
Farm?
bottles. That's it. How about this one? Is this creepy when a guy says something like this? You're perfect within a few minutes of meeting someone.
If it is, then I've creeped out a lot of people.
You say that?
I say it all the time.
Really?
I used to, because I thought that's what people wanted to hear.
Oh, I do want to
Like,
hear
I
that.
think that's what ladies wanted to hear. Like, they'll want to date you. You're a guy that wears band T-shirts and paints your fingernails with Sharpie markers and always looks just
like
a
that.
little damp. You should say they're perfect.
Moving a woman's clothing to get a better look at her tattoo.
What in the hell? Nope. That's always creepy. Don't touch a person. You don't touch people, ever. Jake? Eye contact right now.
Sorry.
Don't touch people unless given consent.
Well, that can be argued. I'm just kidding.
In court,
Don't
it will be.
Don't say that. Don't say that. A stay-at-home mom sucks. No, I'm just saying Angie wants to do she likes being a stay-at-home mom when the kids are in school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I said. All the hard
Yeah.
parts are gone.
Yeah.
Of course she's like, yeah, let's do it. Because you can sleep, like, you just sleep in. The kids go to bed. You can go to bed. You never have to put on pants. Is your wife a don't put on pants in the house kind of gal?
No, she's like
dolled up.
If she's got to go get the mail or do anything, she gets dressed up.
Oh,
like she can't be seen. I want to say that you and I are stay-at-home dads in the summer, plus a full-time job.
Yeah, pretty much. I wish, like, if my wife decided to win the lottery, man, that would be awesome. I might stay home all day.
You can just have her decide to win the lottery?
Yeah,
I'm going to ask Angie to decide to do that.
Your wife can't.
Why?
Because it's my wife that gets to win the lottery. Somebody's
about
got to win the lottery in my family.
Hassling someone for a date because you know she doesn't have a boyfriend. Hey, Aaron!
That is true.
You don't like when guys do that?
I don't know. It's just like a general thing that men tend to respect the fact that you have a boyfriend over your right to say no.
Wait. Oh!
You know what I
I
mean?
see what you're saying. If you don't have a boyfriend, they're on you a lot more, saying, let's go out. What are you doing? You're
Yeah,
lonely.
because they know you don't have a boyfriend. But if you say, no, I have a boyfriend, they give up.
Have you ever used that on a guy that you just didn't want to go on a date with?
No,
Oh, because you just don't say no?
but I should.
Yeah,
How about
'cause
this
you
one?
go to weird, sad flea markets and sleep.
Dude, I'm so down with going to flea. I love flea marketing.
Yeah, but not that one. Not an indoor flea market. Indoor flea markets are sad.
Outdoor.
How about this? You tell Mitch to take me. I'm
the
going to
hell's
treat him
Mitch?
right.
Okay.
Hey, how about this one? Giving unsolicited shoulder massages.
Jake?
I do that?
Come on.
I never give shoulder massage.
Let's be real with ourselves.
I asked for them. I don't like how this is getting turned around just on me.
I'm not saying that you are a weird person.
But that's exactly what you're saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you to, like, listen. Okay, go on.
when a woman is walking on the sidewalk, driving slowly next to them to try and talk to them, don't say Jake. I have literally.
Well, he only drives slow.
I did that to that 10-year-old, and that was my neighbor. That came out wrong. My neighbor, we're really good friends with our neighbors, and Caitlin's always at her house, and we're driving home, and I saw her, and I'm like, I pull up next to her, and I'm kind of driving. I'm like, hey, do you want me to take you home? She's walking from school, and she's like, yes. So she jumped in. That's it. That is where you're getting that from.
No, I forgot about that story. I was getting when you would readjust your mirror to look at somebody pretty you passed. And Angie was like, did you just adjust your mirror so you could still look at them?
That I don't remember.
Next one. We only got a minute left.
Okay. Oh, man. Casually touching a woman's thigh while you're talking to her. Who does that?
I don't think this is what I've seen you do before.
Holy Jesus.
You've gone up to a lady and just stand up and come over here. And
wait, we can't see.
Yeah, okay. You stand there. You've gone up to a lady and just went like, "Hi, I'm Jake." Oh, flounder!
Did you say flounder?
Yeah.
Like in the gas pedal game.
Yeah, that still upsets me. When you say you're wrestling with your wife, you grabbed her by the ankles, put your foot on her vagine, and then just went room, room.
It's the gas pedal game.
Nobody's playing that.
She's done it to me too, and it hurt.
Well, yeah, it hurts you. You've got yours is a stick shift.
It's gas pedal. Whatever.
It seems like the worst
I'm
game.
doing that to my wife tonight. I'm just gonna go flip her down, and I'm gonna grab her by the ankles, standing. And just go squish, squish.
I would divorce both
squish,
of you.
Squish. You gotta say vroom, vroom.
Do you point? You don't point any toes at
I
all,
don't
do you?
know.
That game doesn't even make sense. My steering wheel does not look like two legs.
Well, you can put it like this. You can twist her little ankles.
And also, if your gas pedal feels mushy, I think doesn't that mean there's like
you gotta change the brakes?
Yeah, you gotta change the brake. No, it's a brake pedal. The brake pedal feels mushy, and there's air in the lines. But if the gas pedal does, do you gotta shave?
You don't know.
I think we're done.
All right. That was fun. Okay, with me saying about that game, maybe it's not helping my argument out. Let me say really quick. Visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort this October for over $350,000 in cash prize giveaways. Win a muscle car. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for all the events and info. More Jake and Tanner show with a lot more music this